And now for high school football from FM 95.3 WKLM. Coming up next, it's Before the Kick with Jake Sidle, right here on Hometown Radio, FM 95.3 WKLM.
The Garaway Pirates and the Indian Valley Braves. This pivotal IVC matchup comes your way next here on WKLM-FM.com.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
As fall is approaching, rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Sarah with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having exterior rodent control done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep rodents out. We can set you up with a service where we install rodent stations and check them on a monthly or bi-monthly service, where quality service still counts. Call Holmes Pest Control, 330-674-9094, or toll free 1-866-674-7198.
A single-family home located at 10820 Township Road 268, Millersburg, is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $659,000. This property was built in 1998 and has 6 bedrooms and 3 full and 1 partial baths with 4,740 square feet. Located in the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Aaron Miller at 330-473-7359 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com. If you need hauling done, then go with a place that will leave a legacy at Legacy General Hauling. Whether it's commercial or residential, Legacy General Hauling is an independent contractor, allowing them to do custom hauling for any of their customers. They have semi-truck and trailers for hauling equipment, telehandlers, man lifts, and more. They can even spread gravel for driveways. They have single-axle, A-tandem, and tri-axle dump trucks. That's Legacy General Hauling on County Road 201 between Millersburg and Berlin. Give them a call at 330-204-5003. That's 330-204-5003.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com.
Time Home Center invites you to celebrate Charm Days, October 7th and 8th. You can save 12% off appliances, exotic woodshed items, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and more. Plus, you don't want to miss out on the drawing featuring a grand prize of a $300 gift card. Time's got special hours during Charm Days, extended on Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. So head over to Charm Days, October 7th and 8th for food, events, great family fun, and savings at Kime, the destination for your home, building, and woodworking needs.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors. It's time now for Before the Kick, brought to you by Hobron's Insurance of Millersburg.
Are you covered? Hi, this is Larry Hobron from Hobron's Insurance Service in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. We don't believe in selling our customers the cheapest insurance coverage. We believe in selling you the right insurance coverage. At Hobron's Insurance Service, we won't sell you a minimum limits policy when you have a home or business to protect. We'll set you up a policy that offers you complete coverage for the long-term peace of mind. See our full list of services on our website at hobronsinsurance.com or call us at 674-9091 or 1-800-340-3767 for a complete insurance coverage quote.
Jake Sidle here with the head coach of the Garaway Pirates football team. It's Jason Wallach. And, Coach, how's it going today?
Going wonderful, Jake, going wonderful.
I know it's a Friday, always a busy day getting set up for a football game, and you've got a big game coming up tonight against the Indian Valley Braves.
Yeah, it's one we've been looking forward to, and when you look at your calendar schedule at the beginning of the year, you kind of circle this one, it's going to be a really good football game, really good, well-coached football program in Indian Valley, and we're really excited for the opportunity we have here tonight.
And this game has been almost a new rivalry of sorts since Indian Valley joined the IVC, correct?
Well, we've played Indian Valley. I've been here for 24 total years, and I think there's only 1, maybe 2 years that we haven't played Indian Valley. So, we're very familiar with the program, with what Coach Lancaster has done down there. And then yes, it does add a little bit when you add them to the league a few years ago. But this is a team that we've always played, even before they were in the IVC.
So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about your team. And really, Coach, you've had a role going since you had a little bit of trouble with Bel Air. They ended up winning in the last minute, taking your first lead. But since then, you've only allowed 17 points. What can you tell us about your defense and how stout they've been this season?
Well, coming into the year, we figured we thought our defense could be really good. We brought 9 returning starters back from a team that only gave up 56 points last year. So, and those guys have high expectations. They want to shut out every week, and we show up at Bel Air, and they drive right down the field on the first drive of the game, and we responded. Our guys could have started to panic and worry, whatever, but they haven't. They've buckled down. They've continued to work every day to get better, and we've been very fortunate to be able to keep teams out of the end zone.
And Coach, what can you tell us about your offense and your senior quarterback Logan Yoder?
Well, again, I've said it all year. Our defense was what we thought was, with all the experience we had coming back, and it always takes a little longer to get our offense installed, and making those new connections with new receivers and guys making their combo blocks and things up front. But it's really come a long way from week 1. We really struggled in week 1 against Bel Air. We were trying to still kind of get an identity of who we are. We had some injuries early in the year with Ethan Miller going down. That's kind of a big loss for us, as he was an All-Ohio running back last year. But we've really started to gel the last couple of weeks, and Logan makes things happen. He's got a good arm, great runner. is a very good leader out there for us offensively. So, our offense runs through him, and he's done a fine job so far. Obviously, the challenge tonight, will really be a good measuring stick of where we're at.
And just going back to Indian Valley, I know back in my high school days, they were a big run-it-down-your-throat team. Is that what you're expecting again from the Braves tonight?
Yeah, they're still a power football team. Up front, they're not as big as a traditional Indian Valley team, but they're a lot more athletic than they have been in the past. They've got some really nice running backs, a quarterback that can run the ball, throws well enough to keep you honest. And we're expecting a lot of run out of them, a lot of formations, a lot of trades, a lot of motions, things that we prepared for all week. So, but yes, they're still predominantly a run-oriented football team.
Okay, Coach, and if there's one player we should keep an eye on in tonight's game, who would that be?
You know what? We are a team-based football team and a family-based football team, and there's really not one guy that you can focus on. Hopefully that's the same with the other teams as well, because that's the way we prepare. So we just have to play together 11 strong on every play and do our job, trust our keys, trust one another, and the rest will take care of itself.
Okay, well, Coach, thanks for your time today, and we wish you good luck tonight against the Braves.
Hey, appreciate it. Thanks, Jake.
And that was the voice of Pirates head coach Jason Wallach. Stay tuned. More to come on the pregame show here on WKLM.
Before the Kick has been brought to you on WKLM by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Roadie's IGA Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Roadie, and we have beef chuck boneless chuck roast, $3.99 a pound. Pork loin bone-in country style ribs, $1.99 a pound, and a 3-pound bag of Eastern grown red or gold delicious or Macintosh apples for $2.99. We also have beef loin boneless New York strip steaks, $9.99 a pound, beef chuck boneless chuck steak for $4.19 a pound, pork loin bone-in rib chops, $2.59 a pound, and Gerber's whole fryers, $2.19 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Roadie's IGA.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
If you're in the market for farm equipment, parts, or service, there's one place that can handle it all. Buckeye Farm and Garden is your one-stop shop for all your farming needs. Located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Buckeye Farm and Garden specializes in sale and service of tractors, balers, tillers, box blades, brush hogs, feeders, spreaders, hay rakes, and much, much more. Check out their inventory at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call to set up an appointment at 330-674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
There's something new at the Beach Club Tanning Salon in Berlin. They have expanded their services in the salon, now offering structured nail manicures. Call Stephanie to schedule at 330-415-4442. Plus, don't forget to keep that tan going this month. Right now, when you buy 5 tanning passes, you can get an additional 3 tanning passes free and buy 1 month of unlimited tanning and share it with a friend. That's the Beach Club Tanning Salon, now at one location on West Main Street in Berlin. Call 893-3774.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
There's a strong demand for properties, and now is a great time to sell. Steve Mogg of Kaufman Realty and Auctions has 23 years of full-time experience focused on representing sellers by auction or listing in Holmes and surrounding counties. Steve looks forward to working with you to get your property sold at top dollar. Call Steve today at 330-763-4769. That's 330-763-4769.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Maybe some technical difficulties as we try to work through this. Here we go. Now we're with you. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you as we'll get you the results of the coin toss here in just a moment. As Garaway won the toss and they have elected to receive to start this ball game. And Darrell, Garaway having a fantastic season so far. I know you were on the call week one with Matt Croy down at Bel Air, and it was down to the wire, to say the least, in that matchup.
Yeah, you know, the Pirates traveled for a tough home or a tough away opener. Bel Air was breaking in the brand new field, and the crowd, warm day. Pirates had some key people go down in that ball game, and it was just the next man up. And they, like you said, they made enough happen at the end of the game to come out of there with a victory, and they've been rolling ever since.
Yeah, and since then, they allowed 14 points in that first game, and since then, this Pirates defense has only allowed 17 points through the rest of the season while getting running clocks in all of their next 5 games.
Yeah, and, you know, tonight here on the hill, Indian Valley, I look across, their stands are full. They went to Dover. They went toe-to-toe with Dover, who they feel was a test coming in here, you know, a comparable opponent. And tonight, that defense is going to be called upon again.
In Indian Valley, 4-2, their 2 losses, one of them coming to Dover, 6-20, the other coming from Roosevelt out of the Washington, D.C. area. Since then, they've done really well, coming off a big 40-point victory, 61-21 at Sandy Valley.
Yeah, Coach Lancaster has been around. He's got the program rolling there. He knows the playoffs don't start in the middle of the season. You're gearing up for the end of the season, and this is where the gear up starts, right here tonight. This is playoff football.
And that is what it is, and just getting set. Darrell, in your opinion, what do the Pirates have to do to come away with the victory tonight?
Well, I think defensively, the defensive line has got to control that line of scrimmage. They're going to try and run the ball on Garaway. It's going to be difficult. They're going to have to force them into some longer third downs. If they're in short downs and short fourth downs, I would look for Indian Valley to go for it most of the game. And when they do throw the ball, the back end of that Garaway defense is just so skilled. I would look for some key turnovers tonight.
Well, we're in store for a great matchup between the Pirates and the Braves tonight. We'll step aside and come back with the starting lineups here on WKLM-FM.com.
Trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449. If you think it might be time to get a basement overhaul, then there is only one place to call to get the job you want done right. Superior Basement is family-owned and operated, and their goal is to provide the best service and information in the business. With experts in waterproofing and sump pumps, you will find comfort in knowing they will get the job done with the best customer service. Call Superior Basement and get a free, no-obligation estimate on your basement today. Contact Superior Basement, your local family-owned and operated waterproofing company, at 330-852-3230 and make your basement dreams a reality.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com. Sutherland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated is proud to be a part of this Garaway broadcast. At Sutherland Brothers, they offer sand, gravel, topsoil and fill dirt, mason sand, and concrete sand. They are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturdays from 7 to noon, and closed on holidays. Call 330-756-2244. That's 330-756-2244. Located on Sutherland Road Northwest in Beach City. Sutherland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated. Men with true grit.
We're excited to announce that the Commercial and Savings Bank has won the North Coast 99 Award for the 6th year in a row. What does this award mean? A North Coast 99 Award is a recognition for being named one of the 99 great workplaces for top talent in Northeast Ohio. What does this mean for you? It means our core value of valuing employees is more than just words on a page. If you're ready to make an impact in your community and to work with others who have a passion for excellence, service, and growth, we'd love to welcome you to the team. Visit our website and apply today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity employer.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Stayball Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Stayball knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
And welcome back. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you as we get set for this matchup between Garaway and Indian Valley, a big matchup in the IVC with postseason implications on the line for both teams, Darrell.
Absolutely. You know, this is the big boy division, so whoever comes out of here tonight is going to have the leg up as far as the IVC championship goes in this division. Ridgewood's still going to factor in here. Garaway has them at the end of the season. Indian Valley has them before Garaway, so tonight's a playoff game, a league championship type football game, and you can feel the excitement mounting.
We'll go ahead and get you these starting lineups. First for Garaway's offense, they're going to come out onto the field first. And on the offensive line, going from left to right, the left tackle going to be number 75, a 6'2", 280 junior, Jake Miller. At left guard will be a 6'2", 230-pound senior, number 57, Jason Wallach. And at center will be number 60, a 6'2", 250-pound senior, Dominic Owens. Right guard is going to be the 6'2", 220 junior, wearing number 53, Clayton Downs. And the right tackle going to be number 73, weighing in at 230 pounds and 6 feet tall, junior, Bryce Yoder. The receiver core on the left side, it's going to be number 16, a 165-pound, 6-foot junior, Jensen Garber. And on the right side, it'll be number 12, Bronson Speed, who clocks in at 6'1", 185. He's a sophomore. And Gabe Amicone, the 6'3" junior. Also starting at wide receiver will be a 175-pound, 6-foot senior wearing number 23, Ty Winters. The starting running back will be 5'9", 170-pound senior, number 9, Ethan Miller. And the starting quarterback for the Garaway Pirates is number 2, Logan Yoder, weighing in at 160 pounds, 5'10", and he is a senior. Now with the defensive starters, here's Darrell Mutschelknaus.
On the defensive side of the ball, Garaway's going to start up front with number 73, Kyler Hirschberger, 6-foot senior, 250 pounds. In the middle, Wyatt Hirschberger, junior, at 5'9", 205. On the right defensive end, last year's IVC Player of the Year, senior, 6'2", 230-pound, number 57, Jarrett Wallach. The backers are number 11, sophomore, 5'9", 180-pound, Jace Wallach. Inside, number 36, Caleb Miller, 5'10", 160-pound senior. Number 22, junior, 6 foot, 180-pound, Wyatt Wallach. On the other side, junior, outside linebacker, 6 foot, 165, number 27, Peyton Keller. And on the back end of that defense, the corners are the Roden twins, senior, 6'2", 170, Brady Roden, number 5, 6'2", 170, number 3, Alex Roden. And the safeties in the backfield are senior, 6 foot, 175, number 23, Ty Winters, and senior, 5'11", 170-pound, number 8, Mason Elliott.
And on the offensive side of the ball for the Indian Valley Braves, who come in with a record of 4-2. We should note Garaway coming in with a record of 6-0 on the 2022 campaign, looking to make it 7 straight in the regular season. And once again, we'll get to the starting lineup on the offensive side for Indian Valley. They'll line up like this on the offensive line from left to right. Kate Coachman, number 52, is going to be the left tackle, weighing in at 180. He's a 5'9" senior. At left guard, it's going to be a 205, 5'9" junior, number 50, Landon Green. In the center, 185, 6'2" senior, Braden Parsons. He wears number 60. The right guard will be number 62, Easton Cook. He weighs in at 200 pounds, stands at 6'1". He's a senior. And the right tackle will be number 78, Gio Lopez, 275 pounds, 5'9". And he's a senior. We're actually going to step aside. We'll get back to their starting lineups after the national anthem here on WKLM.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com. It's finally here. That's right, the MRV Siding Supply brand new facility is fully open for business and ready to serve you. Just down from the previous location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, the new state-of-the-art facility provides easier access, along with a larger showroom, more products displayed, and more parking. Stop by and see the new look for yourself at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Listen up! Westside Automotive is geared up for football season, and they're ready to whip your car into shape for fall. Don't let your vehicle get sacked by rust and corrosion, engine and transmission problems, or brakes. Let the team at Westside Automotive devise a game plan to get your car back in the field. That's Westside Automotive, 180 South Van Anthony Street in Millersburg. Score a touchdown with quality craftsmanship from someone you can trust at Westside Automotive.
Pro Valley Cheese is a family-owned company that produces natural cheeses in Coshocton County. Cheese making at Pearl Valley is a tradition of excellence that has been passed down 4 generations of cheesemakers. They provide the highest quality of affordable prices. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Pro Valley Cheese, located 12 miles south of Sugar Creek off of State Route 93. Or you can visit their website at ProValleyCheese.com.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
And welcome back to the Hill, folks. I apologize. They caught me off guard with the national anthem. I thought we had time to get through those starting lineups, and they got me a little bit. Jake Sidle and Darrell Mutschelknaus with you. We'll go ahead. We're about to tell you the tight end for the Indian Valley Braves is weighs in at 185. He's 6 feet tall, and he's a senior, number 32, Remington Myers. The wide receivers for the Braves to start will be a 6 foot, 170-pound junior, number 7, Colton Thomas, and a senior, 175, 5'10", number 34, Brogan Butcher. One more. Well, actually, no, that is just one I missed when I did my rosters. Fullback for this offense, he's going to be number 18, Jackson Bircher. And the running back will be number 27, Gavin Henry. The starting quarterback for the Indian Valley Braves tonight will be a 165-pound, 5'10", junior, Sam Carter. And now for the defensive starters, here's Darrell Mutschelknaus.
On the defensive side of the ball, they start up front with a freshman defensive end, 5'9", 165-pound, number 22, Grady Kinsey. Nose tackle, junior, 5'9", 205, number 50, Lanson Green. The tackle on the other side is senior, 5'9", 180-pound, 52, Cale Coachman. The backers are the outside backer, junior, 5'9", 145 pounds, number 10, Stephen Cole. Inside backers, 5'9", 170-pound senior, number 18, Jackson Bircher. Middle backer, junior, 5'8", 150, number 24, Quake Beatty. On the other middle backer, senior, 6'2", 185, number 60, Braden Parsons. And the other outside backer, senior, 6 foot, 185-pound, number 32, Remington Myers. The back end of the defense is made up of junior, 5'10", 155-pound, Tanyan McComb, number 5. The other side, Brogan Bircher, number 34, senior, 5'10", 175, and the safety is Colton Thomas, number 7, junior, 6 foot, 170 pounds.
And as the team comes out onto the field, the Pirates wearing their home reds trimmed in white and blue, white pants, white domes with a red logo on the side, blue numerals on the front and back, and the shoulder pads. Meanwhile, Indian Valley in their road whites. I don't think they've changed their road jersey since we played them when I was in high school. Trimmed in also red and blue, but also a little bit darker blue. Red numerals on the front and back. Dark blue helmets with a arrow on the front. We're in for a great matchup tonight, folks, between these two IVC foes who they were really big rivals before Indian Valley left the Pac-7 to join the IVC, but since then it seems like the rivalry's exploded.
Yeah, it seems like it's heated up over the past few years, and between Indian Valley, Ridgewood, and Garaway, they own quite a few of the IVC championships.
I think we're all excited for this one, and if you didn't catch it during the pregame show, Garaway won the toss. They elected to receive the ball to start the half, so we'll see the Garaway offense start. And once the teams break their huddles here, we're just waiting for the officials to get ready, I think, at this point. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone. Jake Sidle with you. I'll be your play-by-play man, Darrell Mutschelknaus, helping us out on the analyst side. We're streaming on WKLM-FM.com and on YouTube, thanks to Claxon Communications. And our crew is John Williams, Mike McDonald, Casey Claxon, and Mark Clark tonight. Well, teeing it up for the Braves is going to be the senior kicker, number 3, Daniel Miller, as he'll put it on the 40-yard line. Back deep to receive is going to be Ethan Miller for Garaway. Actually, correction. Maybe not. I thought that's who I had here, but it's actually going to be Wyatt Wallach back deep to receive. Darrell, any final thoughts before we get this one going?
Well, I think special teams tonight, noticing the stiff wind could be a factor. I'd look for them to kick the ball on the ground on the kickoffs, and when you have the wind, pin them deep with the punts.
Miller puts his boot into it, and we're underway as it is caught by Wallach. He's up to the 20, now 25, breaks a tackle, and he's down at the 32-yard line. A good return there of just about 15 yards, I'd say.
Yeah, brought down in there by one of the backers, Braden Parsons. I would look for those middle backers for Indian Valley to be quite busy tonight.
So Logan Yoder and the Pirates offense going to trot out onto the field. They'll be attacking left to right over your radio dial. So we'll see how they break out to start. Indian Valley and what they gave me before the game lines up in a 3-5. Looks like they're showing some pressure here. As Yoder takes the snap, he is looking to his right, pressure coming, rolls left. He's rolling up to the 30, now 35, down to the 40. 45, 50, cross midfield, down to the 45, and he'll get down to the 42-yard line for a huge gain.
Yeah, touchdown saving tackle in there by number 34, Brogan Bircher for Indian Valley. Just everybody was covered up. He just pulled it down and took off with it. He had a lot of room to run.
A big gain there across midfield, and now down first and 10 at the Indian Valley 42. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Running back Miller behind Yoder. As the snap is back, he's going to hand it off to Miller, who breaks a tackle up to the 40 and down to the 35. A pickup of about 7 on that one.
Yeah, just a simple straight-ahead dive. He had good blocking up front. The guard turned out, got on the backers, and a nice hard run by Ethan. Good to see him back after a short injury.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 3 at the Indian Valley 35. Ball is right on the 35. 20 seconds on the play clock as the Pirates break out. 2 to the left side, 2 to the right, and once again it's Miller behind Yoder. Now a man in motion comes left to right. Snap is back. They'll hand it off. And getting a first down and fighting for more down inside, and ball is out. Beanbag came out, and Indian Valley's... Did Indian Valley recover that, or did it go out of bounds? I saw a beanbag, but...
Well, I think it's going to be a first down for the Pirates. I thought I saw a flag, but I think that was the beanbag. I think Garaway was fortunate on that play. The motion man turned it up a little bit early. They could have actually flagged him for a procedure, but they didn't. They didn't throw the flag.
A good pickup there down to the Indian Valley 27. Same formation, 2 wide each side. Don't know why the beanbag came out. It must have been covered by Garaway as the snap is back. Yoder fakes it. He's going to roll to his left. He's got a man in the open, in the end zone. He just overthrows. He was going for Garber, I think, in the back corner there.
Yeah, he just had a little problem squaring up and getting his feet underneath him, rolling to the left like that. It's hard. He has to square up and get his shoulder square to deliver that football. Had some pressure in there by number 50, the nose tackle, Lanson Green.
And actually, correction, that was going for Speedy Bronson, and it was incomplete. So that brings up 2nd down and 10. Yoder in the gun, again, 2 wide to the right, and Ethan Miller behind him. Snap is back, handoff goes to Miller. He's going to run up the gut. He's down to the 20 and down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. And that's going to bring up a big 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, Garaway's got Indian Valley with a little bit of indecision. They're spreading them out with the formations, so therefore you're creating some natural running lanes, and Ethan's hitting it up in there hard, getting some nice yardage.
That's a pickup of, well, they're going to call it 8 yards there, and it'll bring up 3rd and 2.
It's definitely 2-down territory here.
In the gun for Yoder. Snap is back. Yoder's going to keep it himself. He gets tripped up. It's going to be close there. He might have gotten exactly 2.
I think we may see a measurement here.
Let's see here. It looks like 4th down. So a pickup of 1 yard brings up 4th down and 1, and the Pirates offense going to stay out there. Wouldn't be surprised to see maybe Yoder try to get under center, try to get the hard count, and try to get the Braves to jump.
Well, they're lined up in that diesel package, but I think you could be right here. I don't look for a handoff. I think they might just sneak it.
Snap is back. They're going to hand it to Miller, who is the tailback, and he'll jump forward, and he's going to pick up a decent chunk down to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, nice lead blocking in there by both the upbacks. Jarrett Wallach got a nice lead block up in there, and Ethan was able to break it off that block.
Down to the 13-yard line. A pickup of about 4 there. Going to bring 1st down and 10 in the red zone. 15 on the play clock now, as they'll break the huddle. Again in the gun this time. 2 wide right, 1 wide to the left. Miller on the left tip, and now timeout called by head coach Jason Wallach. We'll take it with him. Garaway driving right now. It's 1st and 10 at the 13. We'll be back on WKLM.
And baking ingredients. For over 30 years, Walnut Creek Cheese has provided Ohio's Amish country with delicious food. Everything Walnut Creek Cheese makes comes from the freshest natural ingredients possible and goes from their kitchen straight to yours. While you are visiting Walnut Creek Cheese, stop in and see Mud Valley Cafe, located in the upper level of the store. Stop in today.
1st and 10 at the Indian Valley 13, 8:19 remaining here, first quarter. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you. Garaway looking to put it in on their first possession, and Darrell, it's been a very physical first drive for the Pirates.
Yeah, I think Garaway's offensive line is kind of setting the tone right now for this ball game. They seem to like they're having their way with Indian Valley's defensive line, but adjustments will be made. Coach Lancaster will adjust accordingly. So I would look for some stiffer competition here.
Snap is back. Yoder hands off to Miller. Miller up, down towards the 5-yard line. He's going to be stuffed at about the 7. They might give him the 6 there. We'll see just exactly where they put it. So it's 7-yard line, a pickup of 5 yards there.
Just another good push from the offensive line. They're really getting off the football. Garaway is very deliberate with this drive. They're chewing some clock. They're getting down here. Going to put some points on the board.
So 2nd down and 5, balls on the Indian Valley 7. Trips to the right side, including a tight end on the formation. 1 lone out wide to the left. Snap is back. Yoder fakes the handoff. He's going to run it himself. He's up towards the 5-yard line, and we'll see where they mark him. I think he's at the 6, a gain of 1.
It looked like he had a little read option there. He chose to pull the ball out of the tailback's belly and take it up in there himself.
And looks like no gain on that. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 to go on the 7-yard line. Yoder gets the play call and now comes out to break the huddle. And again, going to that diesel package. Yoder under center. Snap is back. A toss right. Miller down to the 5. And, did he get there? Looks like he lost a yard.
No, he got extremely nice tackle in there by Brogan Butcher. Made a nice open field tackle there. Made a couple cuts and nowhere to go.
So 4th down and 6. The Garaway offense looks like they're going to stay out there after that loss of a yard. by Ethan Miller. We'll see if maybe they go to the air with Logan Yoder.
Yeah, it looked like Indian Valley was slanting that time defensively, and the call happened to go right to where the toss sweep was going.
Empty backfield now, 4 on the play clock. Yoder, man in motion. I don't think they got it off. They did. Yoder rolling to his left. He's got a man in the end zone. Knocked away at the last minute. Great defense by the Indian Valley corner.
I think that was actually number 32, Remington Myers, the outside backer, who's just probably playing a zone defense over there and able to get his hand on the ball.
So that's going to be a turnover on downs, but deep in their own territory are the Braves as they come out. We'll see what Sam Carter can do. Indian Valley, though, historically a run-it-down-your-throat kind of offense.
Yeah, I think field position here, I wouldn't look for them to do anything too fancy. I would think they're going to come out with their bread and butter. They like to get off the football and run it right at you.
One wide each side, and now the tight end moves from the right to the left side. And a man behind. Snap is back to Carter. He'll hand it off and right at the line for no gain.
Nowhere to go there. Brought down in there by 57, Jared Wallach.
So he picks up a yard on that, brings it second down and 9 to go. So he picks up 2 there. It'll be second down and 8. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide left. Back on the left hip of Carter. Carter, snap is back, rolling to his left. He's got a man open. Caught back down at the 10-yard line up to the 12-yard line.
Yeah, that'll be just simple little out there.
And let's see here. That'll be a pickup of a couple there, and it'll bring up third down, or actually a loss, they're going to say.
About 3rd and 6, not the downs that Indian Valley typically likes to be in. They would much rather be in the 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3.
So 3rd and 6, I was real confused there. The scoreboard said was wrong. So 3rd down, 6 to go. 2 wide right, 1 wide to the left. Snap is back. They're going to fake the handoff. Carter going to keep it. Rolls himself in. He's down. I think he does lose 2 there.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Brought down in there by number 11, Jace Wallach. What a play by the sophomore.
So it'll bring up 4th and loss of 1, so 7. And that'll bring out the punter, McKeel Dingman. Snap is back, and putting it into the air is the punter there. Not who they had listed as the punter, as it's taken a bounce. It took an Indian Valley bounce, or pardon me, a Garaway bounce, down to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like that wind that I was talking about earlier in the game. The punt took off. He got it off his foot nicely, but once it got up in the air, it just was held there by the wind and actually ended up bouncing backwards about 5 yards.
So drive number 2. We'll see what the Pirates do with this one. 4:38 remaining here, first quarter, and a beautiful night for football here on the hill. Yoder takes the snap, hands off to Miller up the gut. Miller will pick up about 5 as he gets down to the 31.
Good straight ahead run there by Ethan. Got up in the hole. Brought down in there by number 24, Quake Beatty for Indian Valley.
So second down and 5 to go. Ball's on the Indian Valley 31-yard line. Garaway slowing it down a little bit, not playing with a whole bunch of tempo, as it's going to be Logan Yoder in the gun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the left side of the formation. Snap is back. They'll hand it off to Miller. Again, Miller up the gut, down to the 25, inside the 25 to the 20, and inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, the initial contact was nothing in there for Ethan. He just kept his legs going and made a nice run up the field. Brought down in there again by number 34, Brogan Butcher.
He'll get down to the 18-yard line. That'll bring up first down and 10 again into the red zone. 2 wide to the right, 1 out way wide to the left, a tight end, right side of the formation as Yoder in the gun takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Miller. Now looking left, pressure coming, gets rid of it in the middle, and is that intercepted? No. We're going to call it incomplete. Indian Valley fans thought it might have been, but I guess it hit the bottom of, or hit the turf there and then bounced up. It'll bring up second down and 10 to go.
I think it skipped into the hands of Remington Myers there on the play. Some good pressure from the Indian Valley front.
Second down and 10. Ball's on the 18-yard line. Empty backfield. Trips to the left side. 2 wide to the right for Yoder. 18 on the play clock, who waits the snap. He's going to check now with the sideline. Yoder relaying the play now under 10 on the play clock. Snap is back. Yoder looking to his left. Pressure's coming. He's going to roll left. He's got a man in the end zone. By this time it is going to be, knocked away at the last moment as the receiver. And that was Mason Elliott back there, the intended receiver. Had to play some defense.
Yeah, he ended up turning it into the defensive back on the play the receiver did and stripped it away from Quake Beatty, who made a nice play on the football for Indian Valley.
That'll bring up third down and 10. 3:20 to go here. No score between Garaway and Indian Valley.
This is a good spot here for one of their screens. Garaway likes to run the screen game.
2 wide each side. Miller on the left hip. Now a man in motion right to left. They fake the handoff, keeping it to Yoder. Yoder trying to get outside. Flag coming in. We'll see. Check the flag.
They're going to call a hold on one of the rodents. I think it was Brady in there. He got a little jersey on the defensive end. Turned him.
Well, we'll see. And now this is if you're Indian Valley, do you accept this or do you take the result of the play? And they're going to decline it and bring up fourth down.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure I would have done that. I think I might have backed him up 10 yards.
So a pickup of about 4 yards there. Call it 3 yards. And we will call it 4 yards. Brings up fourth down and 6. 2 to the left, trips to the right. Snap is back. Low snap. Yoder grabs it. Yoder, now pressure coming. Looks to move forward, and he'll throw right before the line of scrimmage for a touchdown.
Very patient there. He stepped up in the pocket, slid a little bit to his left, got his feet underneath him, and delivered a strike down there. I believe it was to number 2 on the play. Logan Yoder was the one who threw it. I think he threw it to Alex Roden.
Alex Roden wearing number 3 tonight. A 15-yard touchdown pass, and now the point after. Oh, looks like 22 is actually who it went to.
No, that's who's holding.
Oh, 23.
Ty Winters holding on the extra point.
Ty Winters holding. As snap is down, kick is up. The kick is good, and that makes it 7-0 Garaway. 3:01 remaining here, first quarter. Garaway now leads 7-0 over Indian Valley. We'll step aside and be back here on WKLM.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Gavin Henry.
Colton Thomas and Gavin Henry back deep to receive this kickoff from Jason Wallach. Wallet got the PAT there. So it's now 7-0, 3:01 remaining in the first quarter here. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you. A packed house tonight here at the Hill. The boot goes into the ball, a short kick at about the 20, takes a bounce, and Colton Thomas picks it up. He comes near side up to the 20, 25, down to the 30, 35. He's got a room, and he's going to get knocked out at about the 42-yard line. We'll see where he's spotted, and that is exactly where he'll be spotted, the 42.
Brought down in there by Dylan Solheim, or Dylan Sundlin on the play, I'm sorry, the sophomore. Very nice tackle in there on special teams.
So it was a quick 3-and-out for the first time these Braves came on offense. They're going to send one out wide to the right and a man two behind. Carter hands it off to the running back. Might have been a hold there, doesn't matter. Going to be brought down for a 2-yard loss was Gavin Henry.
Outside backer Peyton Keller was getting hold, and it didn't bother him at all. He just went ahead and blew up the play.
Actually going to be just a 1-yard loss then. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 11 on their own 40, call it the 41 and a half. 2:19 remaining here in the first half. Carter in the gun, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Now the tight end moves to the right side of the formation. Timeout called. Timeout Indian Valley with 2:07 remaining first quarter. We'll go ahead and step aside and be back in a moment here on WKLM.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
After the timeout, 2:07 remaining, it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you as Garaway is broken their huddle. Indian Valley still discussing over on the far side, and Darrell, their offense just in their first 2 drives so far hasn't found a chink.
Yeah, so far the tone on the offensive and defensive side of the ball in this ball game to this point has been set by Garaway on both sides. Their offensive line has been getting a good push, and the defensive line, they're getting penetration, and they're breaking up the timing and able to get the backs before they're able to get going.
So 2nd down and 11. Backs on both sides of the quarterback. Snap is back to Carter. He's going to hand it off to Henry. Henry running backwards, and there's going to be a block on the back. Still going to be a loss of a couple yards, but we'll see with the penalty what happens.
Yeah, I would say it wasn't a vicious block in the back, but nonetheless it was a little bump right in front of 3 referees, and I think there are 3 flags on the field.
And they're looking over to see what they want to do.
I think probably in this instance, Coach Wallach will decline it because I think they still lost the several yards on the play.
They did lose several yards. The balls would be spotted at the 40, and they are going to decline it.
They're looking at like 3rd and 12 here now, I believe, after the penalty is declined.
So a loss of another yard by Gavin Henry. He now sits at -2 rushing to start this ball game. We'll bring up a big 3rd down. 3rd down and 12, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Sam Carter in the gun. Snap is back. Carter looking left. Pressure coming. He gets rid of it. It's completed down to the 40, up to the 48-yard line. That's not going to be enough for a 1st down. And it'll bring up 4th down and short.
Yeah, brought down in there by number 22 for the Pirates, Wyatt Wallach. It was a screen they set up. They allowed a little pressure to come to the quarterback, and they dumped it off.
Pickup of about 7 on the play.
I think Indian Valley's going to have to break out of their mold and sprinkle in some passes on first down to get Garaway defensive line.
As Colton Thomas puts that one into the air on the punt, takes a bounce, and then it's fielded. And honestly, probably would have been better to let that one go.
A little dangerous fielding it with that much.
That was Brady Roden, that grabbed that one after the bounce. Very dangerous place to put that one. So Garaway will take over with 1.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. They lead 7-0, and they'll take over possession at their own 22. So essentially a touchback on that punt. It goes right down to the 22. And that'll bring out Logan Yoder and company again. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Snap is back. He's going to hand it off to Miller. Behind him, Miller breaks a tackle up to the 27-yard line, maybe the 26.
Good, hard, straight-ahead run in there by Ethan and brought down almost immediately by Jackson Bircher.
Picks up 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5 to go. 2 to the left, 2 to the right again. Once again, Miller the back behind Yoder. Yoder in the gun. Snap is back, hands it off to Miller. Miller finds a hole again, and he'll pick up another 5. Call it 7 yards on that run. Up for a first down on a pickup of 7.
Yeah, nothing fancy, just straight ahead smash mouth football. And Indian Valley's defensive line is getting handled right now by the Garaway up front.
So first down and 10 to go. We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Garaway. As they'll try to get back into the huddle here. 5 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to get this one off quick. They're not going to get it off. That's going to bring a timeout.
I think Coach Wallach was just going to let that play clock run down as far as he could and use one of his timeouts.
So timeout with 23 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll step aside and be back here on WKLM.
Finish Line Auto Body would like to announce that they have moved everything to one location. For your convenience, the former business office has now closed, and they will stay at their main central location at 5619 State Route 83 Middlesburg. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483.
23.5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. After the Garaway timeout, will be first down and 10. Ball is at their own 35. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you. As Yoder in the gun, 2 to the right, 1 to the left tight end on the left side of the formation with Ethan Miller on his left hip. Snap is back. He's going to hand it off to Miller. Miller runs up the gut, and he'll pick up a couple there. It'll be a pickup of 3. And that should run out the first quarter.
There's a quick inside trap there, and he's tackled by Braden Parsons on the play for Indian Valley.
Quick score update before we go to the second quarter. Worcester is now leading 21-0 over Mount Vernon in an OCC contest. We'll try to get you some other score updates from around the area. After one quarter of play, it is 7-0 Garaway leading Indian Valley here on WKLM.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County, Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at holmespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
Snap is back, handoff, going to go to Miller. Miller on the outside, down to the 45-yard line, and a flag came from the middle of the field. And we'll see what the flag is. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you, as it looks like it's going to go against Garaway, so it must be a hold, and it is.
Spot foul. I think we're going to be looking at like second down and 12 maybe for the Pirates after the penalties assessed.
So we'll see here, and that will back them back, and it will be second down and 12 on their own 33-yard line.
I think somebody on the backside of the Garaway offensive line was trying to cut off some pursuit and might have got a hold of some jersey.
Snap is back. They'll fake the handoff to Miller. Pass is batted down at the line.
Good defensive play in there by Braden Parsons, getting his hands up, getting it on the football.
So that will bring up third down and 12 after the batted pass. And we're going to see trips go to the right side again, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Logan Yoder, who awaits the snap. Now, with the hard count, takes a look at the sideline.
Seems to be a little confusion on Indian Valley's defensive side of the
Snap
football.
is back, looking left now, rolling right is Yoder. Yoder now turning fields, coming back near side. He's going to run for it. He's up to the 35 and now tries to spin to the 40, and it takes a host of Indian Valley players to take him down on a pickup of about 5 yards.
Indian Valley did a good job that time on defense. They just dropped back in his own defense and had everybody covered up. He didn't have anywhere to go with the football, so he pulled it down and got what he could.
That's going to bring up fourth down. And in punt formation is Peyton Keller. Colton Thomas and McComb back deep to receive. Now Colton Thomas comes back up. Low snap, but the punt is off.
Good punt.
It's going to take a bounce and take a Garaway roll and roll out of bounds at about the Indian Valley 35.
He got a little extra roll on it. They're going to mark it down to 31. So Indian Valley will take over here, try and get something going on offense.
And Indian Valley so far, by my count here, 8 total yards of offense when you take away all the negative plays they've had in the first few drives here. So they've been having a rough time at it. They're going to try to come back out here once again. They're going to go 2 to the left side. Now the tight end moving right to the left and 1 wide right. Sam Carter takes the snap. He's going to roll right. He's going to tuck it and run it himself. Pressure's coming. He's going to get back to the line and somehow squirts forward. And a flag coming all the way from the back with the referee. We'll see what the call is.
I'm not exactly sure what they're going to call there because that was a good distance from the play.
Holding maybe from where the referee's standing. You think that'd be a little too far. And let's say you're calling this a late hit.
Or a block in the back.
You wouldn't think late hit coming from the referee in the middle of the field. You'd think that coming from the sideline. But
right.
So here's the call. It looks like it is going to go against Indian Valley, or no, it isn't. Is that a 5-yard face mask?
So somebody incidentally got their hand on the mask as they went by and let go, but that was quite a ways away from the play to be able to make that call.
So tack on 2 or 5 yards, and that brings up second down and about 3 after a pickup of 3 from Carter. Carter gets the snap, hands it off, and being driven back. The officials finally blow the whistle, maybe a pickup of 1 up to the 40.
I think they gave him the first down on the previous play, so that was actually first down in 2 or 3, and they didn't get much.
Oh, so that was first down and 2. They'll pick up 1. It'll bring up a long second down and 1. That 5-yard face mask always gets you.
Yeah, it throws a little monkey wrench in the system.
Snap back. Carter's going to run it himself, and he'll pick up about 3 there. They get the first down.
Straight ahead run there from Indian Valley, brought down quickly by Wyatt Wallach.
So a pickup of 2 will bring up first down and 10 on the 43. As 2 wide to the right, now the tight end moving on the left side of the formation. They'll go into it a pistol. Snap is back, high snap. Carter's going to grab it, trying to run it himself again, and he's not going to get much there. Maybe a gain of a yard on the far sideline.
Nowhere to go there for him. Good pursuit, stringing the play out from the defensive end. Jarrett Wallach did a nice job stringing that out and got help from the defensive backs coming up to make plays.
Carter now with 7 yards on the evening. After a pickup of 3 there, 2 on the last play and 2 on this play. And Carter not only can throw the ball, but he's talented on the ground as well. 2 wide to the right. Snap is back. Rolling right is Carter. Might have been a little bit of a hold there. Ball is down the field and incomplete, but a flag going to come out against Garaway for pass interference.
Yeah, I think Garaway defensive back there, Alex Roden, lost track of the football and just put his arms up at the last minute, but he was kind of made contact with the receiver for Indian Valley.
He didn't turn around to play the ball, and that's usually what will pull those penalties, especially at the high school level. So we'll see here where they spot this ball.
Well, it's only a 15-yard penalty in high school football, so.
And our officials are taking their time to mark it off. And that's going to bring it all the way down to the 40-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 Indian Valley. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left for Sam Carter. Now the man in motion comes across the formation. A slant pass, or a bubble screen, trying to get it out to Colton Thomas is incomplete.
I think the conditions tonight, I think the football might be a little slick, and it just seemed like it sailed out of his hand right over top of the intended receiver's hand.
Well, it's just any time you get to this time of year, and no matter if you're playing on natural grass or the artificial turf, there's a lot of dew that gets built up throughout the course of a football game. So into the I formation now, 2 wide to the right. Sam Carter under center. Snap is back, going to hand it off to Henry. Henry going to plow forward for 3, and that's it. That'll bring up third down and 7.
Wyatt Hirschberger that time from his nose tackle spot just laid the wood to him.
So 3rd down and 7 to go. We'll see if they go back to the air. 10 yards passing for Sam Carter, and all those have been completed to Colton Thomas. As 2 go wide to the right, 1 wide left. The back is Henry. Snap is back, rolling right. Here's the pass. It's going to be overthrown and incomplete. There wasn't a receiver within 5 yards of him.
No, he was getting some heat from Garaway's backside of the defense, and from his backside, a good pressure put on in there by Peyton Keller. He had to get rid of the football.
And that's going to bring in the punt team, it looks like, as Colton Thomas set to punt this one away. He's got some speed. He is a receiver. This might be a place you want to watch out for a fake, but Garaway still dropping 2. Brady Roden, the deep man, and is that once again Wyatt Wallach playing a bit shallower. Thomas does punt this one up. Fair catch, and it's going to go into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback as Garaway will take over on their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, he had the wind at his back, and I think he kind of overestimated his leg there. He hammered that ball. That was a great punt.
That was a great punt. You don't see that all the time in high school.
No. Low snap, handled it, punted it through the back of the end zone.
And you saw him go into those Aussie-style punts for a few years when they first got popular at the college level, but now I think teams are like, we just want to boom that thing and get it as far away from our goal line as possible.
Just get our hands on it and get it out of there.
In the words of Jim Tressel, the punt is the most important play in football.
Exactly. And it worked well for Coach Tressel.
It did. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. As Logan Yoder and the offense for Garaway take over. Snap is back. They're going to hand this one off to Miller. No, it's a fake. Play action. Man down, and that's going to be caught by Roden up to the 45, and he'll be knocked out at around the 50-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
He had to kind of wait on the football there and hung in the air for a bit, but he got his hands on it, turned it upfield into a big gain for the Pirates.
All the way down to the 45. 46, so called a 36-yard gain.
Brought down in there by Stephen Cole.
Hurry up offense now as Yoder gets the snap, looking to his left. Pressure coming now. He's going to tuck it and run forward, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good job by Indian Valley defensive backs again on that play. Had everybody covered up.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Nose tackle in there, and Landon Green got his hands on him.
So trips to the right side, 2 to the left, empty backfield for Yoder. 6:46 remaining here in the quarter. Now the snap is back. Yoder looking left, pressure's coming. He gets out of it, now runs into it. Oh, that did not look like a good hit right there, as again diving back to the line of scrimmage is Yoder. Ooh, and
big hit in there from Indian Valley.
He'll actually lose a yard there, and he'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
Braden Parsons was able to get some good penetration in there for Indian Valley. He's already up to 6 tackles on the night.
So trips to the right side this time, 2 near side. Again, an empty backfield as Yoder awaits the snap. Snaps back. Yoder looking left. Pressure's coming from that side. He's going to scramble right. He's all the way back behind midfield. Throws it. It's going to be completed up to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 6 there. And we'll see where they mark it.
It's going to be a decision here. The way Coach Wallach's defense is playing, I think he's going to punt this ball away and just let the defense play ball.
Pickup of 5 yards on that one. And it looks like it is going to be a punt situation here. Peyton Keller.
Dropping deep, number 5, Tanyan McComb.
Tanyan McComb back deep to receive this one along with Colton Thomas. As Keller awaits the snap. It's back. Keller puts his boot into it. Trying to pooch it a little bit. McComb picks it. He fumbled it. Garaway almost got on top of it, but I think McComb grabbed
still
it.
Loose.
We'll see here, and it is going to be Indian Valley ball.
First
guy down, got pushed in the back.
So that'll give Indian Valley the ball back with 5 minutes to go until halftime. And they're going to spot this one at the... Oh, it looks like we've got a player down on the far side of the field, and it looks like it is a Garaway player. We'll go ahead and step aside. We'll come back after this injury timeout here on WKLM.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. And as your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we know our community isn't just important, it's everything. Which is why we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need every day. Because for us, there's nothing more important than giving you the power to power on.
Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, thankful to serve such an amazing community and invest in their local youth, the future leaders of tomorrow.
Bronson Speedy, the Garaway player that was on the ground. He came back up and off the sideline under his own power. Indian Valley football. As the snap is back, the handoff is to Gavin Henry, and he's going to lose 4 yards.
Nowhere to go there. Wyatt Wallach. Jarrett Wallach. I'm sorry, number 57 on the play for the Pirates.
Gavin Henry, he's been a great running back most of this season for this Indian Valley Braves team, but just getting swallowed up by the front seven for Garaway.
Garaway's front seven, like you said, are just playing football. They're getting off the ball. Indian Valley's line's not creating much space for the running backs tonight.
So officially a loss of 2 there brings up 2nd down and 12. 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left. Snap is back. They're going to hand it off somewhere, and I think that was actually Colton Thomas that was running that one.
A lot of misdirection in there right now. Garaway's going to have to avoid the noise and just play their position. Don't get caught up with all the distractions.
Pick up of about 8 on that one. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Like Caleb Miller got on the stat sheet on that tackle.
I formation again. Watch for Henry to get it. The running back behind the fullback. Looks like they're trying to get Garaway to jump off sides here. 4 seconds now on the play clock. 3, 2, 1. They'll snap it. They will hand it off to Henry behind. He'll plow forward and
it's going to be
get
short.
a yard. It'll bring up 4th down and about 3 to go.
Here comes Indian Valley's punt team, it looks like.
And once again, punt team is going to come out. And like I said, Gavin Henry, he's been a very good back this year for Indian Valley. So far, Garaway's held him to 1 yard through all the losses. Colton Thomas back to punt. Takes a low snap, puts his right boot into it. Short punt, or low punt, I should say. Again, Roden picks it up off the bounce. He's up to the 35, and half of the Indian Valley team is going to drop him.
Yeah, he made a nice job grabbing the football, hanging on, made a few moves, and then was swarmed by the Indian Valley pursuit.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Garaway, and they're going to start this on their own 37-yard line.
2-minute drill here for the Pirates with 1 timeout.
And a 7-0 lead, 2:42 remaining in this game. And a fantastic crowd out here tonight for both teams. Of course, both teams, like we said, they travel well, especially with Garaway. Starting off 6-0 this season. It's going to be Logan Yoder now in the gun. Miller's behind him, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Correction, 2 to the left and 2 to the right now. Snap is back. They'll hand off to Miller. Miller going to try to cut up the middle. He's going to get up to about the 40, give him the 42, 43-yard line.
Yeah, Lance and Green from the nose tackle made the stop in there. You know, after the first 2 drives for the Pirates, Indian Valley's defense has kind of weathered the storm and settled in here. I think if Coach Lancaster could go in at halftime behind 7-0, receiving the ball in the second half, he would feel pretty good.
So 2nd down and 5 after a pickup of 5 there by Miller. Snap is back, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. They hand off to Miller, and he's going to pick up another 6. Now looks like they're going to give him 5 exactly again.
It'll be enough for the first down. They're moving the sticks.
Exactly enough for the first down as they pick up 10 yards in 2 plays as we are at 2 minutes to play here. Ball is on their own 47. Yoder, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on each side of the formation. Snap is back. They'll hand it off to Miller, running near side, trying to cut back up, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage. And that's about it. Second down and 10.
Brogan Butcher made the play in there for Indian Valley. He's a little shaken up on the play, made a nice open field tackle.
Picked up about half a yard on that one. We'll bring up second down and a little less than 10. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, hand off to Miller again, near side. Same play, he's up to the 50 and across midfield.
Got out of bounds and stopped the clock.
He'll pick up a couple here and call it a pickup of 5. We'll bring up third down and 5 across midfield. That 48-yard line. 1 touchdown in this game so far. It came on a pass from Logan Yoder to Alex Roden. 2 wide to the left, trips to the right side. Empty backfield, no tight ends for the Pirates. Third down and 5 to go. 8 on the play clock. As here's the snap back to Yoder. Yoder going to keep it himself. Drives forward, and he's going to be close to the first down. Breaks the tackle, and he's down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Indian Valley thought he had him wrapped up. He just kept spinning and had his wheels going and got the first down for the Pirates. They still have plenty of time.
So down to the 36.
Clock stops on first downs in high school football, so.
As he rolls to the right now, he's got a man open and just a little too far there.
The attendant for number 30, Dylan Sunland. Number 10,
that'll bring up second down and 10 on the 36.
Dylan had his hands on it. He was just unable to pull it into his body.
Just led a little too far towards that far sideline from Yoder, but other than that, that's what you want to see in that play when your quarterback has to roll out like that.
Absolutely. Had good separation from the defensive back. The wind probably could have been a factor again. He's thrown into a little bit of a headwind.
Trips to the right side. Yoder snap back, looking left. He's got a man wide open, and it's caught down at the 2-yard line. No, it came out on the bounce.
Oh, what an effort. What an effort down there. Blown coverage by Indian Valley. Had his man wide open. He just led him just a step too far.
Jensen Garber, the intended target, and he had it until he hit the ground.
Great effort.
So that'll bring up third down and 10. You know, I like seeing the aggressive shot there on second down and 10. Under a minute to go until halftime. You're up 7-0. You want to get one in here, though, because Indian Valley's going to start the second half with the ball. Trips to the right side, 2 wide left. Empty backfield. Yoder looking to the sideline with 13 on the play clock. Now 8. Yoder with 5 seconds. Snap is back. Looking to his right. Now he's going to tuck it and run it, and he breaks through a couple tackles, takes a big hit down to the 29-yard line. A pickup of about 7 there.
Lanson Green, the nose tackle, again made a nice tackle, and he's a little shaken up on the play. He's going to be replaced in there.
Correction, a pickup of about 5 on that play brings up fourth down and 5. It'd be about a very long field goal for a high schooler in this situation.
About a 47-yarder into the wind.
20 seconds left. Trips to the right side, 2 wide left. Empty backfield once again. Indian Valley defense looks a little confused. Now the snap is back. Yoder's got a man. It's caught. Getting out of that tackle's Roden. Alex Roden. He'll get a first down inside the 20-yard line. Clock will stop with 6 seconds left. Timeout, Garaway.
Now you may see the field goal team come on. I still think into this wind it's going to be a stretch.
This would be about a
37-yarder from here.
37-yarder. On that catch of about 9 yards by Alex Roden.
I think you may draw something up here and take a shot at the end zone, and if you get a defensive penalty, you know, the half doesn't end. So I would think they're going to try and go to the payday here. They're going to go to the end zone.
If you can run a play in under 6 seconds and still have a chance to kick that field goal, though, that would be ideal, especially if you can try to get that quick pass off. If it's short, it falls incomplete. You still
a quick out. Yep,
maybe
that's a possibility.
or maybe have a second to try to get the field goal unit out there.
Absolutely. Yeah, some quick out, gain a few more yards, and attempt the field goal.
So it'll be first down and 10, balls on the 20-yard line. Like I said, a 9-yard completion to Roden, being Alex Roden. He caught the touchdown pass earlier in this ball game. And we're going to go with trips to that right side again with the ball being snapped in between the hashes to left side. Empty backfield. Is Indian Valley going to give some pressure here as Yoder takes the snap, looks to his left. Has some time, looks left, he's got the man in the end zone, and it's tipped, caught, Roden got it on the tip drill, touchdown Garaway.
Absolutely. As a defensive back, you want to bat that ball down if you can, and actually the Garaway first receiver got his hands on it, put the ball up in the air, and the trailer peeled her out of the air.
So no time left on the clock. Garaway taking a 13-0 lead with the point after to come.
Two-minute, 42-second drive there with one timeout. Executed to perfection. And a little luck sprinkled in at the end.
Jace Wallach in to attempt the point after. Snap is back, hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And that will make it 14-0 as we go to halftime. Garaway, 2 touchdown passes to Alex Roden to take this lead over IVC foe Indian Valley. We'll step aside and come back with some halftime numbers for you here on WKLM.
The jewelry store is now offering Infinity permanent bracelets. What's that, you ask? You select a chain style, sterling silver, gold-filled, or karat gold, and it's custom fit and welded around your wrist or ankle. No clasp. They are dainty styles that can be worn alone or stacked. Bring your friends for matching styles. Great for mothers, daughters, and granddaughters to show you are linked together, or treat yourself because you deserve it. Be warned, they are habit forming. No appointment needed. Stop in and get hooked up. That's the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg. A single-family home located at 3740 Township Road 162 in Walnut Creek is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $389,900. This property was built in 1993 and has 5 bedrooms and 3 full baths with 3,796 square feet. Located in the Mount Zion Estate subdivision in the East Hills Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Junior Miller at 330-231-1914. Or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Time Home Center invites you to celebrate Charm Days, October 7th and 8th. You can save 12% off appliances, exotic woodshed items, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and more. Plus, you don't want to miss out on the drawing featuring a grand prize of a $300 gift card. Time's got special hours during Charm Days, extended on Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. So head over to Charm Days, October 7th and 8th for food, events, great family fun, and savings at Kime, the destination for your home, building, and woodworking needs.
Phillips CT GIMD is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics to geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek in the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment.
Protecting what's most valuable to you doesn't have to break the bank. Hi, this is Brian Hampshire at Hampshire Insurance. We offer complete home, auto, commercial, farm, and life insurance. As an independent insurance agency, we will shop multiple companies to get you a personalized plan that fits you best. Call today to schedule a consultation with one of our experienced agents at Hampshire Insurance. Call 330-852-4087, like us on Facebook, or find us online at hampshireinsurance.com.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Winesburg and Berlin.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
If you need hauling done, then go with a place that will leave a legacy at Legacy General Hauling. Whether it's commercial or residential, Legacy General Hauling is an independent contractor, allowing them to do custom hauling for any of their customers. They have semi-truck and trailers for hauling equipment, telehandlers, man lifts, and more. They can even spread gravel for driveways. They have single-axle, A-tandem, and tri-axle dump trucks. That's Legacy General Hauling on County Road 201 between Millersburg and Berlin. Give them a call at 330-204-5003. That's 330-204-5003.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com.
And welcome back to Garaway as we go through our halftime stats here. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you. It's 14-0 Garaway, and we'll tell you about those scores right now. The first one came in the first half, I should say. A touchdown pass, 15-yard touchdown pass from Logan Yoder to Alex Roden, and a 1 minute and 23-second drive. The second one came right at the end of the second quarter. No time left on the clock. And once again, it was Logan Yoder to Alex Roden. 8-play drive, 20 yards, or 20-yard touchdown reception with drive lasting 2:42. And that drive started on their own 37, so a very, very long drive to get that one on. Like you said, Darrell, a 2-minute drive to end the half.
2-minute drive to end the half with one timeout. Like we said, kind of executed it to perfection, using the first downs also to stop the clock, and then a little luck sprinkled in at the end with the tipped ball, and the second receiver for Garaway able to snag it out of the air.
Take a look at some offensive numbers for Garaway. As of right now, let me double check. I've got Logan Yoder, 5 of 12 for 80 yards. 2 touchdowns in the air by Alex Roden. He has 44 yards receiving as well. 9 carries for Yoder, 62 yards there, and then Ethan Miller as well, 64 yards on 15 carries. So let's get some 206 yards of total offense in that first half, Darrell, and that's right where Garaway probably wanted to be right now. Of course, they'd probably love to have a few more touchdowns on the board, but Indian Valley's defense has had their fair share of wrinkles for the Pirates.
Absolutely. Like we had talked after the first two drives for the Pirates, Indian Valley's defense settled in and was playing a nice ball game. You know, unfortunately for them, and fortunately for the Pirates, the ball went up in the air there with no time, and we were able to snag it. But that ball could have been knocked down, and it could be a 7-0 ball game with Indian Valley coming out to get the kick in the second half. But here we sit, 14-0. Indian Valley's going to come out. They're going to get the kick. They've been here before. They're not going to fold. You know, their defense, they dug their heels in, and they slowed the Pirates down.
And let's go ahead and take a look at those defensive numbers from the first half for Garaway.
Defensively on Garaway's side of the ball, the Wallachs, Jarrett Wallach has 3 tackles. Peyton Keller's having a nice ball game, had a tackle for a loss. Wyatt Hirschberger's having a good ball game in there. Defensive backs are kind of quiet because Indian Valley's not throwing the ball around much. They've had a few passes sail over receivers' heads and made good plays when it's been in front of them. And on the Indian Valley side of the ball, they're being led in there by number 60, Braden Parsons, has 6 solo tackles. Their nose tackles playing a ball game. Lance and Green and defensive backs have been doing a nice job coming up and tackling. Colton Thomas, Brogan Bircher, Tanyan McComb. So just a nice ball game all around on the defensive side for Indian Valley as well.
And then we'll take a look at the offensive stats for Indian Valley. And Darrell, they just really couldn't get the ball moving. You said around 3 minutes of possession in the first quarter.
First quarter, they had the ball 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and they were 0 for 2 on third down conversions. They were assisted in there, I believe, on 1 by a penalty from the Pirates, but just no consistency, no extended drives. Unable to establish their running game, which is the big cog in their offense.
Sam Carter, the junior quarterback, 2 for 4 for 10 yards passing. Colton Thomas with both those receptions for all 10 yards. Carter also has run for 7 yards. Their running back, Gavin Henry, after you go back and forth, he got caught behind the line a lot. 1 yard rushing in that first half by my count. Colton Thomas also had 8 yards rushing and an 8-yard rush in the second quarter there, and that brings the total offensive yards for Indian Valley by my count in the first half to 26, which is a number I did not think I'd say.
26. That would lead me to believe that Coach Wallach's pretty happy in his locker room, the way his defense is playing in the first half. And Coach Lancaster's going to be challenging some offensive linemen to start making some holes for his running backs.
I would say that as well. I mean, 14-0 at halftime against an Indian Valley team who their only losses to 2 very good opponents, one from the Washington, D.C. area. You got to be happy with the performance not only of your defense but your offense as well. 2 touchdown passes by Yoder. And really, the offense has had some issues, but they've been moving the ball when they need to.
Yeah, Garaway's offensive line came out early, and they were just they were controlling the line of scrimmage. Ethan Miller was getting off the football. He was getting 4, 5, 6 yards a carry. And then, like we had said, Coach Lancaster made some adjustments in there, started doing some line stunts, creating a little confusion on Garaway's offensive line. They were able to slow that down. But like you said, the quarterback for the Pirates has been instrumental. He's pulled the ball down, made good decisions. He was fortunate early in the game. He had a couple passes that could have been picked that, the ball got tipped away. Actually, good play by a Garaway receiver stripping the ball away down there in the end zone. But I think overall, I don't think Coach Lancaster's happy, but I don't think he realizes this game's still in touch. 14-0 in Garaway Indian Valley game. That's not a very safe lead.
14-0 the halftime score here. Garaway on top. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout. We'll come back with our thoughts for the second half here on WKLM.
Stop by Sunburn Gardens and Landscaping this fall during their mum sale, where you can get 8-inch mums for $5.99 or a 3 for $15, along with their tree sale on all trees and shrubs for 20% off. Don't forget that their landscape architects can provide the design, build, and maintenance of your landscaping project for your home, including the fire pit and full patio design at Sunburn Gardens and Landscaping on State Route 39 in Dover and Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. Visit them on the web at sunburnlandscaping.com.
Flu season is coming soon. Hi, this is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, letting you know that it is just about time to head to the pharmacy for your annual flu vaccine. Receiving your flu vaccine protects against 4 different types of the flu that are likely to be circulating in our area this year. This protection lasts 4 to 6 months, so we recommend late September to early October as the best time to get vaccinated and be protected during peak flu season. Flu shots will be available at both our Berlin location and our newer Millersburg location inside Rody's IGA, with no appointment necessary. We hope to see you soon at Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Stopping all this week for these great deals at Rody's IGA Marketplace. Hi, this is Scott Rody, and we have 1-pound bags peeled baby carrots 99 cents, Honeycrisp apple cider for $3.99, and Chips Ahoy cookies 2 for $6. We also have Sugardale hot dogs $1.79, Sugardale sliced bacon for $4.19, wild caught sockeye salmon for $10.99 a pound, frozen salad shrimp for $5.59, and Seabest catfish nuggets for $6.29. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
If you're in the market for farm equipment, parts, or service, there's one place that can handle it all. Buckeye Farm and Garden is your one-stop shop for all your farming needs. Located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Buckeye Farm and Garden specializes in sale and service of tractors, balers, tillers, box blades, brush hogs, feeders, spreaders, hay rakes, and much, much more. Check out their inventory at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call to set up an appointment at 330-674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
Are you covered? Hi, this is Larry Hobron from Hobron's Insurance Service in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. We don't believe in selling our customers the cheapest insurance coverage. We believe in selling you the right insurance coverage. At Hobron's Insurance Service, we won't sell you a minimum limits policy when you have a home or business to protect. We'll set you up a policy that offers you complete coverage for the long-term peace of mind. See our full list of services on our website at hobronsinsurance.com or call us at 674-9091 or 1-800-340-3767 for a complete insurance coverage quote.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
There's a strong demand for properties, and now is a great time to sell. Steve Mogg of Kaufman Realty and Auctions has 23 years of full-time experience focused on representing sellers by auction or listing in homes and surrounding counties. Steve looks forward to working with you to get your property sold at top dollar. Call Steve today at 330-763-4769. That's 330-763-4769.
14-0 Garaway leading Indian Valley at halftime. Jake Sidle and Darrell Mutschelknaus with you. Taking a look at some out-of-town scores. The only two IVC scores I have right now. East Canton up on Strasburg, 14-6. They're at halftime. About to go at halftime. Tusky Valley trailing Claymont at home, 14-0. I do have some scores from Division 5 Region 17 play. At halftime, Triway leads Manchester 15-8. At halftime, Fairless over Canton South 24-17. Downton leading Northwestern 20-14. That's a Wayne County League game. That's actually Division 6. CVCA in Northwest, no score at halftime. Norwayne over Waynedale 48-3. And Norwayne really having their way with a lot of the Wayne County Athletic League Conference, except Northwestern. And they're one of those teams that Garaway could see later on after the regular season ends, and that could be an interesting matchup.
Absolutely. They're battle-tested program as well. They've been to the state championship game. I actually saw them pull one out there in Massillon, Ohio.
Now that was over Kenton, right?
Over Kenton.
I remember that. I was still in high school when that game happened. But,
yep.
And one more update that I have for you. Worcester over Mount Vernon at the halftime mark, 34-0. Don't have any update from the West Holmes game. We'll try to get some of those to you when we get around to it. But Darrell, getting ready for halftime here. Excellent stylings of the Garaway Marching Pirates out there. Seem to be having some fun on the field at least. But if you are the Garaway Pirates, you're up by 14. What do you have to do coming out on defense as Indian Valley will receive the second half kick to stay 14 points ahead?
Well, I'm sure Coach Wallach is telling his front seven to keep running to the football. Get good pursuit. Don't give up the big play. Keep stringing those runs out. You can't give up the edge. Garaway defensive ends have done a nice job tonight of containing the football and keeping everything in the middle of the field and turning it back into the pursuit.
14-0 is the halftime score as we get ready to start the second half. We'll take one more quick break. Second half kickoff coming your way next here on WKLM.
Have you asked about the unlimited wash plan at Starbright Express Car Wash? Get unlimited trips to the best car wash in town, along with keeping your engine running smoothly with an oil change at Southside Quick Lube. Pennzoil Motor Oils from Southside Quick Lube offer time release protection for short trip driving, stop and go driving, excessive idling, and all the toughest driving conditions. Every time you change your oil using Pennzoil Motor Oils, the protection your engine needs is there. So remember, not just oil, Pennzoil. At Southside Quick Lube, State Route 83 South Millersburg, and Starbright Express Car Wash located next to AutoZone. Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449. If you think it might be time to get a basement overhaul, then there is only one place to call to get the job you want done right. Superior Basement is family-owned and operated, and their goal is to provide the best service and information in the business. With experts in waterproofing and sump pumps, you will find comfort in knowing they will get the job done with the best customer service. Call Superior Basement and get a free, no-obligation estimate on your basement today. Contact Superior Basement, your local family-owned and operated waterproofing company, at 330-852-3230 and make your basement dreams a reality.
Getting set for second half action here at Garaway. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you. And Darrell, you got a few more scores for us?
Yeah, at the half, Kirtland is leading Perry 15-8. I believe Perry's sitting at number 2 right now in Region 17, Division 5. Just ahead of the Pirates.
So just ahead of the Pirates, and we've talked before, this seems to be a very, very dense region in the Region 17 Division 5 this year. There was a lot of restructuring of the divisions this offseason, and it seems like no one is where they were last year.
Exactly. You know, if you're a diehard Pirate fan, you know you've been in that region year after year with Kirtland. Well, we finally kicked the Kirtland curse. They're out of our region. We go up a division, they go down, but here we go. We're stacked with Fairless, South Range, who Garaway lost to at the last game in last year's playoffs. So, you know, it's a deep region, and Coach Wallach knows that, and that's why you have ball games like tonight scheduled, because Indian Valley's a playoff tested team as well. So this is where you want to be, you know, heating up. From here on in, this is playoff football for the Pirates and the Indian Valley Braves.
Just a fantastic matchup we have tonight, too. These two teams might not meet in the playoffs, but it has the atmosphere of a football game. It has the temperature of an early playoff football game, too, tonight.
Absolutely. I see another halftime score. Fairless is up 24-17 over Canton South at the half. Fairless is also another ball club that's in our region just down the road, you know, probably 10, 12 miles from Garaway.
Yeah, the old Fairless Dirty Birds. I remember my time in high school playing them every year, and they always seem to put up a fight no matter what sport you're playing them in.
Absolutely. Another team in our region just down the road.
Oh, it will be Garaway to receive the kick here. And it's Colton Thomas back deep along with Gavin Henry. Teeing this one up, of course, is Jace Wallach, kicking off right to left over your radio dial. And the best sound you can hear on a Friday night in rural Ohio, cowbells at a football game, as it's a squib kick, short kick, fielded and not fielded, it's still loose. Picking it up is Thomas way back there. He's going to turn around. He's up to the 30 as he reverses fields. Actually, that was his blocker out ahead of him. He was up to about the 25, and that's about where he's going to get his team to start. A little bit. Call it the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, and coming back out is going to be Sam Carter. Carter in that first half, 2 of 4, 26 yards. Or pardon me, 2 of 4, 10 yards.
And if you're Coach Lancaster, you gotta want to come out here and reestablish a line of scrimmage.
In the offset eye. 2 tight ends on the left side, 1 receiver wide right. Snap is back. They're going to pitch it to Henry. As Gavin Henry rushes forward, and he's going to go out, or stay in, I should say, right by the sideline, picks up about a yard there. And now he's up to 2 yards on the evening. So 2nd down and 9 for Indian Valley. Carter in the gun, 1 to the right, 2 left. Snap is back. Looks left, man's coming back for it. That's going to be caught, and a pickup of about 4 or 5 more yards there.
His main man on the side for the Indian Valley Braves, Colton Thomas, made a nice reception there.
It is a pickup of 5 yards. We'll bring up a 3rd down and a long 4. This is where the Garaway defense has been standing strong, especially this deep in their own territory, or pardon me, in Indian Valley territory. They've really given them all they can handle, and we'll see maybe if this might be a little bit of a pressure given by Garaway.
They just don't seem to be getting fooled by all the misdirection and motion.
Oh, and that one's picked off and running the other way.
That's either Brady or Alex Roden. That's Brady Roden who jumped on that quick out.
Brady Roden jumps in front of it, and that's going to be all she wrote in that one.
You know, like we talked earlier in the ball game, when Indian Valley throws that football, Garaway's defensive backs need to be opportunistic, and there's the turnover. Brady Roden got his hands on the football.
First turnover of the game. Garaway will take over deep in Braves territory at the 30-yard line. And out comes Logan Yoder, 5 of 12, 80 yards and 2 touchdowns to Alex Roden. 2 to the left, and the snap is back. He's going to hand this one off to Miller. Miller tries to cut forward, runs into his own man, and he'll end up at about the 26-yard line, a pickup of 4.
Yeah, Alex Roden did a good job over there for the Pirates, posting up his outside man, and Ethan was able to cut off his block and get a nice gain for about 4 yards.
So 2nd down and 4, 10:02 remaining after the interception by Sam Carter, or from Sam Carter by Brady Roden.
Brogan Bircher made the stop in there for the Braves.
2 wide each side. Miller the back behind Yoder. Snap is back. He'll hand it off. Miller nowhere to go. Somehow sneaks forward up to about the 20-yard line. It's going to be close to another first down, depending on where the spot is.
Looked like he turned sideways, got real skinny, and ended up getting about 6 yards on the play. He's going to be about a yard short.
So a pickup of 5, and he's a few inches short where they have that football spotted.
I would definitely think with the 14-point lead, this is 2-down territory for the Pirates.
So 2 to the left side, 2 to the right. Miller once again the back, a few yards behind Yoder. Yoder in the gun. Snap is back. He's going to hand it off to Miller. Miller runs straight forward. Actually, that's not Miller.
That's Sunland.
It's Sunland coming in there.
Made a nice cut in the backfield to avoid a tackler. Got a big first down.
Number 18, Jackson Bircher. Ball is placed at the 14-yard line.
Dylan Sunland's no stranger to carrying the football. He filled in when Ethan Miller was hurt for those 2 or 3 games for the Pirates and did a nice job. They have confidence in him carrying the football.
About a 6-yard gain on that one for Sunland. And now Miller back in at running back. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Snap is back. They're going to hand it off to Miller. Miller near side trying to turn the corner. Turns around and falls down near the 15.
Good hit up in there by Quake Beatty for the Indian Valley Braves.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Indian Valley's defensive line did a good job of stringing that out, and the pursuit came.
Indian Valley has an extra man on the field, it looks like. Well, maybe not. Looked like I saw 12 there. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Snap is back. Miller the handoff. Actually, no. Yoder turns. He's got a man near the sideline. That's going to be caught on that far sideline for a pickup of a couple.
Yeah, just a good, quick, short pass, able to get a few positive yards and knocked out on the play by Remington Myers.
That was Sunderland again that time on the reception. Pickup of about 4 on that one. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Indian Valley looks confused again on the defensive side of the ball. Nobody's over here covering a few of these Pirate receivers.
And again, 3rd down and 7, but this deep into Indian Valley territory, you might just try to go for it, extend that lead, or if not, pin them back as the snap back pass is knocked around. It'll drop incomplete, some contact in the middle. Intended for Brady Roden, he didn't get it.
Yeah, Colton Thomas made a good play on the football, was able to get his hands on it. He's been the main receiver on the Braves side of the ball on offense, and he almost took that one in for the Pirates on defense.
They got up there and tipped the ball. Very close there. Some of these Garaway fans wanted pass interference there, but I think he timed that one up pretty well.
Good bang-bang play from here.
That'll bring up 4th down and 7. Offense staying on the field. 2 to the left side with a tight end, 1 on the right. Snap is back. Yoder fakes the handoff to Miller. Now goes in towards the end zone. That one is going to be picked off and tackled in the end zone. That was intercepted that time by McComb.
Yeah, it looked like a little miscommunication there between the receiver and the quarterback. Seemed like the back checked up on the pattern, and the quarterback delivered the ball on down the field.
So Indian Valley will take over on their own 20 off the interception and touchback.
I believe that was Tannen McComb with the interception for the Braves.
So Indian Valley, a back on each side of the quarterback, Carter, and 1 wide each side. Snap is back. They fake the handoff. Carter's going to hold on to it, and he'll get up to the line of scrimmage, maybe half a yard a gain there.
Just know where to go for the Indian Valley Brave running backs tonight. The front 7 for the Garaway Pirates is just owning the line of scrimmage right now.
Gain of a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Braves. I formation now. Carter under center. Snap is back. They hand it off to the fullback, and breaking some tackles and moving forward is Bircher. He's up to the 40.
Yeah, quick hitter there. They were able to catch the Pirates with a little bit of a lag and broke off a nice big gain. Brought down in there, I believe, on defense by Mason Elliott, number 8.
So that actually was Gavin Henry there. A pickup of about 19 yards on that one. That's his biggest run of the day. I formation again. 2 on the left side of the formation now. Snap is back. They hand it off, and running forward that time was Kinsley.
Brought down by number 22, Wyatt Wallach.
Just going with the quick hitters right now. Indian Valley shortening up their splits a little bit on offense and going right at the Pirates.
Pickup of 5. Kinsley was the fullback on that last play as well, so he now has 26 yards on the evening. Back to the I formation, and this is one of those old Indian Valley specialties. They get going in the I, they'll just keep running it.
Just keep pounding it in there. There's play action.
Back, Carter, play action. He's just going to throw that one, and it's completed to one of his coaches on the sideline. But
got a good decision there. Outside of that pocket, he's allowed to get rid of that football, and he made a good, smart decision. Nobody open and a lot of pressure coming.
So a big 3rd down and 5.
Jarrett Wallach had some heat on him.
We'll see where they come out here. I'd imagine we'll see a running play here as they're going to go to the old wing T formation. Snap is back. They'll hand it off, and running forward there, Kinsley.
Drop by number 36,
Pick up 2.
Good hit in there by Caleb Miller. Saw him going off tackle and just filled the hole and brought him down.
Pickup of 2 there brings up 4th down and 3. Indian Valley going to go for it on their own 48-yard line.
If I'm Garaway here, I don't put anybody back.
It's a long 2. The Garaway defense jumping around. They're going to show some pressure here. Snap is back. They were showing punt, and now running the other way is Colton Thomas. Thomas cuts back. He doesn't have the room. Oh, flag on the play there from the referee. They had some weird lines. They'd lined up in some weird formations throughout that drive. I didn't even realize they were lined up for the punt, but I think everyone on the Garaway sideline knew that was going to be
they've called a personal foul face mask on the Pirates.
That's a 15-yarder, automatic first down, and holy cow, I didn't see that one. Did you, Darrell?
No, I think actually what happened was I think he had him up under the front of his jersey and took him down. I don't think he had his face mask at all.
And that's 2 face mask calls our referee way in the back has thrown today.
From about 25 to 30 yards behind the play.
So that's going to put the ball right at the 50-yard line.
Let's go, D!
First down and 10 at exactly the 50-yard line.
No, they didn't assess the penalty correctly. They're moving the ball now to the 40.
Now down to the 40. Holy cow. So into Garaway territory for, I believe, just the second time today. They'll show the I formation, fake it. Carter rolling left. He's got a man open. That's going to be caught down towards the 20-yard line. Call it the 22.
Yeah. Mason Elliott made a play in there for the Pirates, but right now the Pirates they're reeling a little from that call. So they just need to regroup here and do their job.
17 yards on that completion to Brogan Butcher, his first. Will bring up 1st and 10 at the Garaway 23. I formation once again. Carter under center awaits the snap. Here it comes. They'll hand it off to the up man. And Kinsley loses a yard there. Will bring up 2nd down and 11.
Good play there by number 58, Wyatt Hirschberger for the Pirates.
So 2nd down and 11. Indian Valley trying to capitalize on a 15-yard face mask penalty. One wide each side. Snap is back. And it's a fumble, and Carter somehow fell on top of that one, and he'll lose a couple yards there. And I think he took took it personally when those linebackers came through there.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think the Garaway players were really interested in him. They were going for the football. He just happened to be in the way.
That's a loss of 5 more there. Bring up 3rd down and 15. Nine seconds on the play clock. Indian Valley having some issues getting the play in. Wing T formation once again. The snap is back. High snap. Carter pulls it down, rolling to his right. Pressure's coming. He throws towards the end zone. He overthrew his receiver. That'll bring up 4th down and 15.
Nobody there.
That was intended for Colton Thomas, but he just couldn't get it in.
Didn't you see the sign?
Made a good job fielding that snap, keeping the play alive, but just nowhere to go with the football.
And he did a good job dodging the rushers of Garaway, too, as they came through there like a freight train.
Absolutely. Timing was off all around on the play.
Garaway players on the sideline getting the crowd into it. 4th down and 15. Snap is back. Carter fakes a handoff now, rolling left, and he'll throw it into the ground. That's going to be incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, again, the Garaway pressure got to him. having some problems with these snaps, and they were able to get good pressure.
So Garaway going to take over on their own 29-yard line. And really the first sign of life we've seen from the Indian Valley offense today, Darrell, but it just fizzles out with that strong defense of the Garaway Pirates.
Yeah, again, they got hit with a couple misdirection plays. A nice gain on first down after the penalty, but after that it was all Garaway's front seven again, settled in and played football.
So 2:55 remaining here in the third quarter. It's 14-0 Garaway. A lot of time came off the clock in that one as the snap is back to Yoder. He'll hand it off to Miller. Miller up the gut will pick up about 5.
Good hard run in there and another good stop in there. Having a heck of a ball game on both sides of the ball for Indian Valley. Colton Thomas, number 7. Good play from his safety.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 5 to go. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Again, Miller on the right hip of Yoder. Snap is back for Yoder, looks left, and he's going to hand it off to Miller. Fakes the run. Miller on the outside up to the 40-yard line. That's going to be a first down. Going to be spotted up at the 42.
Knocked out in there by Quake Beatty for Indian Valley. Chunk runs here. Garaway's reestablishing that line of scrimmage on the first 2 plays.
Pickup of about 12 on that play. Brings up first down and 10 at the 42. Snap is back again. The handoff to Miller. Miller up across midfield. That's going to be another first down as he picks up 10.
Again, right there, touchdown saving tackle by Colton Thomas.
They're calling him short there. Surprised they're not bringing the chains out to look at that one. That looked like, from the naked eye where we're sitting, that looks like a first down.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. They're marking 2nd down now. Yep.
So 2nd down and a couple centimeters. Now they're going to bring the chains out, it looks like. Oh, well, our officials are at least going to come together.
What's going on here?
Well, they didn't signal to bring the chains out, but our official on the far side stopped the play before it could go, stopped the clock, and looks like here come the chains, Darrell, and this is going to be close. Like I said, it was going to be 2nd and maybe a couple centimeters.
Right.
Maybe a millimeter at that. But
it might be one of those credit card things where you have to slide the credit card between the ball and the tip of the chain.
Oh, some good old memories of the good old National Football League and an index card.
Right. Looks like they might have it.
I think they've got it from where I'm sitting. The Garaway fans think they have it, and they do. Pickup of 10 and a first down and 10 Pirates. (41-0). Worcester now leading Mount Vernon. As it's going to be trips to the left side again. We saw this formation have some success in the first half. Yoder awaits the snap. It's back. He's going to hand it off to Miller. Miller up the gut, picks up 5, and puts his legs into it. He's going to pick up 8 on that run. All the way up to the 41.
You have to tip your hat off to the Indian Valley defense. They've played a whale of a ball game, but they've been on the field almost the whole night here for the Braves. Something's got to give here.
So a pickup of 7 that time for Miller brings up 2nd down and 3 to go. Again, trips to the left side. 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Logan Yoder in the gun. Snap is back. Hands it off to Miller. Miller cuts forward. He's got the first down. Oh, I think he has the first down. He needed 3, and he might have gotten
Stop by number 60, Braden
2.5.
I'm afraid to declare after the last.
So a pickup of 2 yards there brings up 3rd down and half a yard. You wonder if you might see what package you might see come out of here.
Well, typically they come in with a diesel, and here it comes. I hear the horn blowing.
Well, here's the diesel package, and see here, you need half a yard. Under center is Yoder. Snap is back, and he's going to sneak it forward.
Oh, they gave it to the big boy, Jarrett Wallach.
Gave it to Wallach, and Wallach ran that one ahead.
Busted through there. If it wouldn't have been for Colton Thomas, I think he would have scored. Brogan Bircher also got his hands on the football.
So down to the 31-yard line, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter after 3 quarters of play. It is 14-0. Garaway leads Indian Valley. We'll be back with the 4th quarter on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
Well, Miller gets the handoff, and it was a pickup of 9 yards. Call it 10. So a quick first down now, and it's going to be at the 21-yard line for the Garaway Pirates, leading 14-0. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you. As it's been a night for Ethan Miller. He's behind Logan Yoder now in the gun, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Yoder awaits the snap. It's back, hands it off to Miller. Miller up the gut for another big chunk of yardage, and that's going to be about a 9-yard gain for number 9, Ethan Miller.
Yeah, I would have to say, after the week 1 shoulder injury, a few games out, Ethan Miller looks back. He looks healthy tonight. He's running hard. He's breaking tackles. He's running downhill.
So officially a pickup of 8 there brings up 2nd down and 2. And I am just doing some math in my head. I believe Ethan Miller has broken the 100-yard plateau. 2 wide each side. Miller on the right side of Yoder. Yoder awaits the snap. Yoder going to keep it himself. He'll run it up, and he'll get a first down inside the 10-yard line. Still fighting down to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, I think what you're seeing now is the Garaway offensive line has just worn down that front 7 from Indian Valley, and it's starting to take its toll here in the 4th quarter.
So first down and goal from the 4-yard line.
I hear the diesel blowing again. I think the diesel package is ready.
Trying to come out with some turbo diesel power. Yoder under center. Awaits the snap. Snap is back. And the ball was fumbled and recovered by Garaway, I believe.
I saw the beanbag flying again early in the game.
So 2nd down and goal at the 4.
It's like they may have lost a yard. You might see them do a little play fake off this, and somebody could be potentially wide open. Or Indian Valley has been staunch all night down here in the red zone. They could have a goal line stand.
West Holmes up 34-7 at Lexington. It's halftime there. Diesel formation again. Yoder under center. Snap is back. Hands it off to Miller. Miller gets cut down from behind after a pickup of a couple yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and goal.
Good stop in there by Remington Myers for the Braves.
3rd down and goal from the 3. And yeah, you heard that right. Lexington and West Holmes.
Halftime.
At halftime.
Must be throwing it all over the yard there.
And meanwhile, 8:55 remaining here, 4th quarter. Garaway knocking on the door, leading 14-0. Diesel formation again. 3rd and goal from the 3. They hand it off to Miller. No, keeping it there was Yoder, and he's going to lose a ton all the way back to the... So this is going to be about a 27-yard attempt. And he's going to go down on the 15, so a 25-yard attempt on the farther side. This is an awkward angle for your left-footed kicker this close. So 8 minutes remaining. Snap is back. Ball is down. Wallach puts it up, and that is a big booming kick.
Hammered that.
Good.
That would have been good from 37.
So it's now 17-0, 7:55 remaining. Garaway leading Indian Valley. We'll step aside and be back here on WKLM.
At the Commercial and Savings Bank, we strive to provide you with information and tools to help you meet your financial goals. This is Jason Hummel, Commercial Relationship Manager in Holmes County. When you partner with CSB, you gain access to a team of local experts who will stand by your side through every phase of your business growth. From commercial lending to cash management services, we are prepared to support your business. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to connect with a business banker. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
17-0 Garaway after the 25-yard field goal. Scored by number 11, of course, Jace Wallach. And now he's got it teed up, and he'll bounce a little squib kick. Indian Valley not taking too much concern on it. And now it's picked up and running the other way. We got a flag from the back judge all the way in the end zone. But down picking it up, trying to get across midfield here is Bircher. And he'll go out of bounds.
I think that's coming back.
40.
And surprisingly enough, that wasn't the back judge. That was the referee again from far beyond the play, throwing that flag.
Holding against the Braves the call, so that'll back them up. And we'll see where they say the spot of that foul was, because they could be backed up to about the 15 if the flag is where it's supposed to be.
I believe that's where they're headed.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Indian Valley from their own 15-yard line. That yard line getting a lot of use right now after the field goal kicked off just a little bit ago. 7:41 remaining. It's now a 3-possession game. Garaway leading the Braves. Sam Carter and company back out. They showed some promise in their only drive in the third quarter. It was a long drive. Now the snap is back, and they're going to hand it off up the gut.
Number 22, Grady Kinsey on the carry for the Braves.
As Kinsey going to run that one up.
By number 36,
He picks up 5 yards on that one, brings up 2nd down and 5.
I think Coach Lancaster's going to try and get a little timing, get a little drive going here. I think with the amount of time left on the clock, you need to try and get a quick score, but I think he may be working on next week or further down the road in the playoff, trying to establish that line of scrimmage for the Indian Valley.
I formation, the snap is back and taking the sack. No, he got it off just in time there to Thomas, who will go down behind the line. And he's going to lose 5.
Mason Elliott made a nice play from his safety spot, come up and make the tackle for the Pirates.
Not the way you want to go if you're the Braves. Pick up 5, then immediately lose 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 9, so they'll actually say that's a loss of 4 yards there. So a big 3rd down here for the Braves. As we'll see how they line up. Snap is back. Carter looking right. Pressure's coming. He's just going to let this one fly. That's going to be intercepted at the 40. Who came up with that one?
I think Brady Roden's two for 2 tonight on the picks. Another one for Brady.
His 2nd interception of the evening. The 3rd interception caught by a number 5.
Really good job on that play defensively by number 27, Peyton Keller for the Garaway Pirates. He was applying the pressure, and he applied a nice, clean waist hitting, right at the waist hit on the quarterback, not to get a personal foul or any other roughing the passer deal. Very good play by Peyton Keller to hold up and not rough that guy.
So Garaway going to take possession of this football on the Indian Valley 40-yard line. Two wide each side as Yoder's in the gun. Snap is back. They'll hand it off up the gut, driving forward up to the 35 there. Was who else? Number 9, Ethan Miller, picks up another 5 yards there.
Balls to the 34-yard line. Gain of 6, 2nd down 4.
Actually, a gain of 6, so it'll be 2nd down and 4.
Whale of a ball game in here tonight by number 7 for the Braves, Colton Thomas. He's just been everywhere on the defensive side of the football for him. He made another stop there for him.
So 5.5 remaining in this one, and you have to think Garaway, they might, if they can score, they will, but they want to take as much time off this clock as possible. As the snap is back there, they'll hand it off again, up the gut, and Miller picks up another 5.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this isn't college. The college game where you have to have style points in your wins. You know, Garaway wants to come out of here, control the clock, get the victory. You know, and Indian Valley, they're not going to quit fighting. They're still tackling. They're still playing hard.
It's all in the mind of the Watson computer in the Ohio high school rankings.
Absolutely.
So it'll be 1st down and 10, clock running with 5:14 remaining here in the ball game. 2 wide right, 2 wide left. Yoder under center. Snap is back. They'll hand it off to Miller. Miller met in the backfield for a loss of 2.
Big stick in there by Quake Beatty. He's another one playing. He'll play till the whistle blows.
Looked like Troy Polamalu coming through there.
Troy Polamalu.
You look at the way Troy Polamalu used to time up his runs across the line of scrimmage. That's exactly what he looked like coming through there.
Quake Beatty looked like Troy Polamalu in there minus the hair.
Is that a positive or a negative? showing some pressure again, and we're going to have a false start on the entire offensive line except the center.
Full start, Garaway.
These are the things that Coach Wallach won't be happy with. There's a lot of good things to look at in this game film, but these are going to be the things that going down the road in the playoffs, you got to be able to put these games away. This is the execution that he wants to make sure, you keep your head and you focus the whole 24 minutes of the second half.
So 2nd and 17 from the 36-yard line. 2 wide each side. Snap is back. Yoder going to look to throw. It's caught. Once again, that's Alex Roden on the reception. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. Pickup of about 7 on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd down and long.
So after the last field goal attempt we saw, this may be something where you try and get a few extra yards and put your field goal kicker back in, and that's another thing. Down the road in the playoffs, you might need that field goal to win the game.
This time of year, kicking really comes into the spotlight. So 3rd down, 11 to go, 7 on the play clock. Yoder once again in the gun, high snap. He's going to hand it off to Miller. Miller's got the edge. He's up to the 30, and he'll come down at about the 27-yard line. And timeout, Indian Valley. 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes remaining here. 2:59 remaining. Garaway leading 17-0. We'll step aside and be back on WKLM.
If you're a motivated individual looking for employment, then Village Motors may have an opportunity for you to start a career. This is Deke Miller letting you know that Village Motors is now hiring technicians with various levels of experience, service advisors, salespeople, and we're also looking for help in our parts department. We offer competitive pay and benefits and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com.
2:59 remaining in this one. Garaway leading 7-0. 4th down and 11 to go, and it's a decision time. Darrell, we said probably not a field goal here, but maybe a shotgun formation pooch punt trying to pin him back.
You may see that here, or you may just see him take a shot to try and pick the first down up, rolling quarterback out. He's been effective all night, rolling out and finding open receivers. So.
Oh, the other option is always going with Miller, who is well over the 100-point plateau now. I have him at about 135 on the evening, but empty backfield, trips to the left side. Snap is back. Yoder looking. He's got a man. It's Roden. Pass interference. First down and goal, Garaway.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We'll see where it's spotted.
I think Alex Roden was familiar with that call earlier in the game as the defender, and he got the call this time as the receiver.
Interested to see where they're gonna mark this, because it was very close to being committed in the end zone.
Pass interference against the Braves.
Automatic first down, so 15-yard penalty will put this ball at the 15-yard line.
Just had man-to-man coverage out there, and they took the shot to the end zone. And unfortunately for Indian Valley, it was a little too much coverage.
Now they're going to talk about this. Is that a sideline warning against Indian Valley? It looks like might have been signaled.
Yep.
Sideline warning. So the first one's a warning. The next one's 15 yards.
Correct.
So
I think you could see a little frustration mounting on the Brave side.
So first down and 10 on the 15 after the PI call. Diesel formation once again under center as they'll hand it off And that was Miller.
Quake Beatty, good play from Indian Valley. Got his nose in there and tripped him up.
Picked up 2 there. We'll bring up 2nd down and 8. And maybe a pickup of 3.
Right now you're going to see the Pirates use every second of that play clock, and Coach Wallach's going to be preaching 2 hands on the football.
Under 2.5 to play in this one. It is 17-0. Garaway looking to stay perfect on the season. Diesel formation once again. Logan Yoder under center. Snap is back. It's a pitch out to Miller this time. He's trying to get the edge, and he will not get there. Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout, Indian Valley.
Number 50, Landon Green with the
Good
stop.
play in there by Landon Green, the nose tackle.
Timeout, Indian Valley.
No gain on the play. A timeout will step aside with them. 2:01 remaining now. It'll be 3rd down and about 8-9 to go here on WKLM.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
2:01 remaining. Jake Sidle, Darrell Mutschelknaus with you here on WKLM. Garaway leading 17-0. And Darrell, see him come out in the diesel package again. We'll see if they try to hand it off to Miller again. Miller, 133 yards on the ground tonight, but no scores to show for it. Now coming out in the diesel, though, as they send 3 wide to the left. 3rd down and 9 to go. Snap is back. They do hand it off to Miller. He's down inside the 10-yard line, fighting down near the 4. Or pardon me, the 6. That's going to bring up 4th down and manageable. And that's going to be Indian Valley's final timeout.
Yeah, it caused them to burn their final timeout, ran some clock, got a nice big gain. A more manageable 4th down play here, unless he elects to kick the field goal, which is a possibility.
So 4th down and about 3 to go on a pickup of 6 there, and we'll see it on the other side of this break on WKLM.
At Pomerene Hospital, their mission of caring for our community's health is not limited to the care they provide within their walls. They believe that investing and dedicating their time and services into our communities is not only their duty, but a privilege. They are proud to offer discounted health screenings in their new mobile health services unit at 3 locations each month: Keim, Mount Hope Auction Barn, and Pomerene. Call their mobile health screenings line at 330-763-2076 to get a schedule of their upcoming screenings. That's 330-763-2076. Pomerene, it's their promise to support and care for our communities.
1:50 to go in this one. It's going to be 4th down and 2 to go on the 7-yard line. And Darrell, here comes the diesel formation, so it looks like they're not going to bring out the field goal unit here. Yoder under center.
May see the up back Jarrett Wallach get his carry again. Nope, they're going to go with Ethan Miller.
Miller,
hot hand.
close.
Looks like he's going to be short.
And it looks like he will be short. Picks up 3, and he needed 4, I think.
Camden Guspit in there with a nice stop, stopping him for the 1st down.
And it is short. It'll be a turnover on downs. Oh, a flag coming out.
Be a sideline warning again. I believe it's 2nd one, like you had said, but I don't know.
Oh, it's going to go against Garaway, an unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know where it... Someone must have said something down there. I just saw the flag go flying out behind the field goal post, so that's going to give Indian Valley some breathing room. All the way up to the 20.
Out of there, I think he may have expressed his opinion on the spot.
On the same thing, though, unless he said something egregious, you wouldn't usually see that on a coach asking for a measurement.
Right.
So we'll go the other way with it now. 17-0, under 2 to play here. Under center is Sam Carter. Snap is back. They're going to pitch it off to Henry. Stiff arm, gets out of one. He'll turn up to the 20, 25, and tries to get up to the 30, and he'll run out of bounds around there. See here, it's going to be a pickup of 10 on the play. Roden on the stop, too.
The Roden boys are having a big night.
They really
offensively, defensively.
Brady Roden, 2 picks. Alex Roden, 2 touchdown grabs. Almost had 3, but had a pass interference called down near the goal line.
Absolutely.
1:38 now after that run. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 on the 30. Shotgun for Carter. Carter takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking to pass. He's got a man open. He'll bounce it in front of Colton Thomas. Incomplete.
Had some pressure in there. Looks like he just short-hopped it. Another update in Region 17. Fairless 31. Canton South 31, third quarter.
Oh, wow, Canton South getting in there. A new addition to the Pac-7 conference this year, Canton South, with the departure of Loudonville. So it looks like they're coming in to try to make a name for themselves.
Absolutely, and the head coach there is a familiar face from New Philadelphia, Ohio.
A big 2nd down and 10, 1:30 remaining in this ball game. Sam Carter in the gun, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Snap is back, looking right, pass is incomplete. He overthrew his receiver. He was trying to find Gavin Henry.
Coverage on the play by number 12, Bronson Speedy.
So now 3rd down and 10. And Indian Valley out of timeouts. If they can get it's going to be 4th down territory for the Braves, but if they can get a stop here, Garaway could kneel out the clock and move on with their night.
I think as a whole tonight, both sides look like they're going to come out of this game pretty healthy. I didn't see anybody getting carted off or, a few people shaken up, but a good night as far as all the players going out of here healthy, which is what we want to see.
I formation, they'll hand it off to the up man, and that was Kinsey.
Caleb Miller made the stop in there for the Pilots.
Kinsey picks up 6. It'll be 4th down and 4. 4th down and a long 4 here. The Garaway fans getting into it, thanks to the Pirates on the sideline. 4th down, 4 to go. Under a minute to play here in Sugar Creek. I formation, Carter under center. Snap is back. He's going to hand it off and beat at the line. That's going to be a turnover on downs. That will be the ball game.
Good play in there by 23 Ty Winters and number 22 Wyatt Wallach.
Handoff went to Grady Kinsey, and that's going to be all she wrote, as Garaway can kneel out the clock with 50 seconds remaining. Garaway going to move to 7-0 on the 2022 campaign. Meanwhile, Indian Valley going to drop to 4-3 as victory formation. So they'll take the first knee there. Brings up 2nd down and 11. And they will have to snap the ball just one more time, but Garaway gonna come out of this one with a big 17-0 victory over a very good Indian Valley team. And that's gonna be all she wrote, everyone. Darrell, a fantastic performance by these Garaway Pirates.
Yeah, just to complete all 3 phases of the game tonight. Special teams, getting a field goal, good punting, defense again. Here's another shutout for that Pirate defensive unit, and just playing ball when they need to. Carrollton comes in here, they're undefeated. the Pirates shut them down. Indian Valley comes in tonight, a very good football team who's going to win a lot of ball games this year, and the Pirates were able to shut them out. So.
And the clock has struck 0. It is official. Your final score in this one, Garaway 17, Indian Valley nothing. We'll step aside and come back to wrap it up here on WKLM.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com. It's finally here. That's right, the MRV Siding Supply brand new facility is fully open for business and ready to serve you. Just down from the previous location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, the new state-of-the-art facility provides easier access, along with a larger showroom, more products displayed, and more parking. Stop by and see the new look for yourself at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Listen up! Westside Automotive is geared up for football season, and they're ready to whip your car into shape for fall. Don't let your vehicle get sacked by rust and corrosion, engine and transmission problems, or brakes. Let the team at Westside Automotive devise a game plan to get your car back in the field. That's Westside Automotive, 180 South Van Anthony Street in Millersburg. Score a touchdown with quality craftsmanship from someone you can trust at Westside Automotive. Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Visit Walnut Creek Cheese with locations in Walnut Creek and Berlin, where you will find the largest selection of cheese, meats, bulk foods, and baking ingredients. For over 30 years, Walnut Creek Cheese has provided Ohio's Amish country with delicious food. Everything Walnut Creek Cheese makes comes from the freshest natural ingredients possible and goes from their kitchen straight to yours. While you are visiting Walnut Creek Cheese, stop in and see Mud Valley Cafe, located in the upper level of the store. Stop in today.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
As fall is approaching, rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Sarah with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having exterior rodent control done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep rodents out. We can set you up with a service where we install rodent stations and check them on a monthly or bi-monthly service. Where quality service still counts, call Holmes Pest Control, 330-674-9094, or toll free 1-866-674-7198.
A single-family home located at 10820 Township Road 268, Millersburg, is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $659,000. This property was built in 1998 and has 6 bedrooms and 3 full and 1 partial baths with 4,740 square feet. Located in the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Aaron Miller at 330-473-7359 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com. If you need hauling done, then go with a place that will leave a legacy at Legacy General Hauling. Whether it's commercial or residential, Legacy General Hauling is an independent contractor, allowing them to do custom hauling for any of their customers. They have semi-truck and trailers for hauling equipment, telehandlers, man lifts, and more. They can even spread gravel for driveways. They have single-axle, A-tandem, and tri-axle dump trucks. That's Legacy General Hauling on County Road 201 between Millersburg and Berlin. Give them a call at 330-204-5003. That's 330-204-5003.
Jake Sidle and Darrell Mutschelknaus with you, 17-0. Garaway defeats Indian Valley in this IVC matchup. And Darrell, a fantastic job on the offensive side for Garaway as well as the defensive.
Yeah, absolutely. Garaway's offensive line set the tone early in the game, and they just carried it out through the second half. Ethan Miller, big night. The quarterback for the Pirates, great night running the ball. They protected him. They kept him clean. He stepped up, made nice plays when he was throwing the football. You just can't say enough. I think a few things at the end of the game, execution-wise, they want to clean up, but overall, what a great night for the Pirates.
Go ahead and get you the offensive numbers for Garaway. Logan Yoder, 7 of 16 tonight with 1 interception for 97 yards, 2 touchdowns, both to Alex Roden. He also rushed for 63 yards. Ethan Miller finishes the night with 146 yards. Jason Wallach had 9 yards, and Dylan Sunland had 6 yards as well. 224 total yards rushing, 97 yards passing for a total of 321. In adding to his total in the second half there, 7 more yards added on for a total of 51 yards for Alex Roden receiving to go with those 2 touchdowns and almost 3, but that was interfered with down in the near the end of this ball game. So, Darrell, a great day offensively and a great day defensively if you want to give us those numbers.
Oh, defensively for the Pirates, stepping up big in there. The Wyatt Wallach, the junior linebacker, he has 5 solo tackles, several assists. Caleb Miller had a nice ball game from his backer spot. The front 3 up front, you can't say enough about those guys. Jarrett Wallach, Wyatt Hirschberger, Kyler Hirschberger, they were applying pressure on the quarterback from Indian Valley all night long. And then in the back end of that defense, again, the Roden boys had their hands on footballs. Brady came up with 2 interceptions tonight. Alex had some big plays, knocking the ball down, got the tip pass in the end zone for the Pirates on offense. And Ty Winters and Mason Elliott in that back end at the safety spot. You know, they just kept everything in front of them tonight. They didn't give up any big plays, and that's what they're asked to do. So Coach Wallach has to be exceptionally excited tonight for the shutout again with a very good Indian Valley football team.
And they were a really good team, and we'll get to those numbers here on the offensive side for Indian Valley in a moment, but they held their Indian Valley's best rusher, Gavin Henry, to 1 yard in the first half.
That's pretty impressive because, you know, they've been racking up yards on good teams. I mean, they were successful running the ball against the Dover Tornadoes, and, you know, in the area, Dover Tornadoes are a Division II football team. And Indian Valley played them to a 26 ball game. So at the Brick House. So Indian Valley is no slouch. Garaway Pirates played a very good game tonight and should feel pretty good about themselves going forward.
At 12 yards total by my count for Gavin Henry tonight. 4 yards rushing for Colton Thomas, who also had 10 yards receiving Just not a very good total offensive night for Indian Valley tonight, as once I get all this added up.
You know, and you mentioned 300-plus yards for the Pirates tonight on offense, but I'll tell you this. They were 300 tough yards because Indian Valley's defense played football all night long, and they were on the field most of the night. That defensive front played well. The linebackers were tackling hard. Colton Thomas in the back end of that defense made huge play after play. Just can't say enough for the Indian Valley kids on defense. They never stopped running to the football.
So 81 total yards for Indian Valley tonight. Sam Carter was 4 of 12, 2 interceptions, 32 yards passing. Coming in and getting some more runs in the second half was Grady Kinsey. He ended up with 38 yards tonight to lead all rushers for Indian Valley. Gavin Henry held to 12 yards of offense in this ball game tonight. And defensively, they just couldn't figure out how to stop this, especially the diesel package, it seemed, later in the ball game.
You know, in those short yardage situations, those lead backs, they just wear the defense down. And again, Indian Valley's defense was on the field an exceptional amount of time tonight. So when you have big bodies leaning on you, and then you see two lead backs coming on top of you and the running back behind it, it makes it a long night for the defense.
So Indian Valley going to fall to 4-3. They play Ridgewood at Ridgewood next week. Meanwhile, Garaway moving to 7-0 on the season. And they are, I'll get you that in here in just a moment here, as everything decided to stop working in a moment. They'll have Tusky Valley at Tusky Valley next week. Tusky Valley, last we checked, was tied, I believe, with Strasburg, or they were, or they were losing to Strasburg 14-0, I believe, last we saw.
Wow.
Or was it Sandy Valley? It was Sandy Valley. That not Strasburg. Got my IVC schools mixed up there. Well,
it's easy to do.
Yeah. Well, Darrell, any final thoughts on this win?
No, I just think, this typically for Garaway playing on Swiss Festival night, it disrupts their schedule. They don't have school. This can be a trap game for the Pirates, but they came in here tonight from the opening kickoff to the last few seconds ticked off the clock, and they just handled the Braves.
Well, that is going to just about do it for us tonight. 17-0, Garaway defeats Indian Valley. That is the final score. Garaway now 7-0 on the season. Like I said, that's going to be just about it for us, everyone. A few thank yous to send out first to the athletic department here at Garaway for giving us a table in the bleachers. It was kind of fun sitting out with the fans tonight.
Absolutely. We were right in the mix.
We also like to thank our video stream crew tonight of John Williams, Mike McDonald, Casey Claxon, and Mark Clark, pushing all the buttons, making sure we were heard on WKLM-FM.com, stream 2, as well as the WKLM-FM YouTube page for tonight's matchup. Also a thank you to the athletic departments of both Garaway and Indian Valley for getting us rosters and stats and helping us get set, and WKLM Sports Director Matt Croy putting me on this game tonight. Darrell, hope we get to do this again.
Absolutely. Had a good time. Thank you.
One more time, the final score, Garaway 17, Indian Valley nothing. For Darrell Mutschelknaus, John Williams, Mike McDonald, Casey Claxon, and Mark Clark, I'm Jake Sidle signing off, reminding you to stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow on WKLM. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you for watching high school football from FM 95.3 WKLM. Tonight's game has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.